Hello, everybody. Welcome to Boston Blue Beat Online version 24. I'm here with Yage on the mic, and I'm really
Hello.
excited about some of the matches that we have today. Right off,
Absolutely, Toledo.
yeah. So just to go over a couple of organizational stuff for the players. Please check match calls to understand if you are on stream. Our TOs will call you up if you are next, and if you are on deck, you will be right after the next called match. And please only use the check-in for making sure that you are available when called, and just using the results channel for whenever you have to play a match off stream. So most matches winner side will be streamed, and then up until about round 3 or 4, losers matches will be off stream. And we are starting off already with Uber and Jackie Sparkle.
So these two are both local players here in our New England scene. Almost everyone knows Jackie, infamous taker, always making crazy runs. And then Uber is one of our local Hawkman players.
Yeah. A joke that we have like running around through NE is that you haven't really been in NE until you've played Jackie Sparkles and a couple other things, like maybe Purple Throwing Me. But yeah. And just one moment. I have a couple of connection issues. Yage, could you handle this for a moment?
Yeah. Alright, so getting into the match, big thing to know is Jackie really likes his command grabs. That's a big thing that Uber's probably going to want to be wary of here. Starting the match, they're kind of just feeling each other out, getting a little spacing game going. And right into the counter combo. Should be full corner carry here. Oh! And now, Pop tries to go for the 360 and counter EA's out. Spark Bolt, he's got pretty good magnetism right now, so Uber's got to be careful, going a little too crazy in the neutral. Big anti-air, drops it. But there's the good sword, and Jack gets the confirm there into... Oh, good EA! Oh, 360s out of there. And now it's scary. We're in the blender here with Jackie, and he gets him with the 720. Really good stuff there from Jackie.
Yeah, if there's one thing that Jackie will do constantly is that he churns butter at all times.
Yes. He has always got the 720 on deck. And he's really getting good stuff with the gadget finger resets he's been doing a lot lately.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm not entirely sure what they cover, but to my knowledge, they've just been working out very well for him as of late.
Yeah. Gets him an anti-air burst in the air. Ooh, gets caught out of the burst on his way down.
That's rough. Oh. Okay, well, not too crazy right there, but oh my goodness.
Oh, and he goes for the 360. Doesn't happen. But here he goes with the corner positioning. What's he do with it? Oh, and he gets anti-aired. Oh, good job. Good stuff by Uber. Catches out the 720 attempt.
Yeah, good job there. Oh, okay, so yeah, Thantis in the chat explaining that it covers a lot of jump outs and backdash. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, yeah.
Alright, I see Uber's kind of slowing it down here, not trying to go too far in. He's kind of probably wary of the command grabs and everything, so he's trying to just play the long range the pocket he can.
Yeah, he's got the life lead anyway, so he doesn't have any reason to, especially when Jackie is respecting 4C a lot. I'm actually surprised that they didn't sledge a lot earlier in order to call that out.
Ooh, and that's a good 6A there. Gets him into the blender here. See what he does with it. Goes for the Yukikaze.
Oh, okay, that's actually really great that he managed to get the Spark Bolt charged up.
Yes. Really good that he got connected too. He's got the magnets for a little while. Let's see if we can do anything with it. But these 4Cs are doing a lot of work for Uber.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm still surprised that Jackie hasn't opted for more sledge, but I think he's worried about just like Uber pulling out 3C like quite suddenly. It's a really fast move as is, so it's very easy to call out stuff with it.
Oh! Flies around with the magnetism, and Jackie, it's a bit of a combo here going.
Okay.
Oh, and he's going for the hard reason. Uber gets it there.
With wait, excuse me, was that TK Subaki?
It looked like it was TK Subaki.
Why did he do take? What? I'm actually really surprised by that. And obviously, it was good. It won him the round. I'm just shocked that he opted for TK Subaki there. But you know, as the saying goes, if it works, it works. Don't question it.
Absolutely. Alright, so good stuff so far to Uber. He's playing nice and good spacing, keeping Jackie out, making Jackie have to kind of do some riskier options to get in, and then kind of counter hitting him with those.
Yeah, on top of that, Uber's been doing a really good job of making sure that he doesn't get caught up in Jackie Sparkle's pace. He's been jumping out a lot, and I think the slow pace that he's setting has worked out for him really, really well. I agree with that completely. I'm really interested to see how Jackie tries to force their way in, or whether or not they just opt to, you know, do something else, like maybe charge Spark Bolt more, or set up Magnetism and try to just 6A.
Round start backdash.
Round start backdash. I absolutely hate round start backdash. Okay, and once again, we're seeing Uber just poking out Jackie. Oh my goodness.
Pushes him to the corner. Oh, and he.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, good burst, I guess, to get away.
I feel terrible for noting about foreseeing the lack of sledge, just because Uber immediately countered when Jackie opted for sledge that time.
Right.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Misses on the driver. 6B. Oh my goodness.
Goes for the air grab set. Doesn't get it. Oh.
This could be the start of something. Ooh. Nope.
Alright, okay. Nice clean out there. Gets him before he starts getting too much of a momentum back.
Yeah, didn't have, I don't think he even had enough time to buffer in for a wedge, I believe. That would have covered the JB then. Yeah, once again, we have a calm round start. Okay, charges it, but gets counter hit anyway for his trouble with the 4C. Wow. Huh?
We're in a bit of a scramble in the corner. Oh, and he's just...
He just did like 2 IAD like Augie.
Well, it's really hard, especially on net.
Purple throw, no, don't do like that.
Purple throw.
I feel terrible every time people purple throw on bracket now.
Oh, this is scary for Jack. No burst.
No burst, no magnet.
And there's the catch. Good stuff to Uber there. Plays nice and safe, slows down the game, doesn't let the pace pick up, like you were saying.
Yeah, and that was Uber clutching it out really well. Fantas was saying that we don't believe that Uber's beaten Jackie in a bracket before, and that was a really clean 2-0.
Yeah, that was a good 2-0. So good stuff to Uber there.
Yeah, I really want to applaud Uber for just playing very calmly, and like it feels like they clearly had a strategy in mind for how they wanted to play it out, and they executed on that. And I don't think Jackie had dealt with that before from like a Hakumen. I'm pretty sure that even when they play like Spooky plays like a lot more aggressively.
Right. No, that's definitely good on Uber. Alright, so next up here we have D-Puff versus Toshura. Which D-Puff is Fantas's roommate, who's one of our big regulars around here. He plays Sabiki, and last week he actually had an upset on Uzumaki, who's one of our better players.
Right. Oh, I think it's actually Valkyrie Koji.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, my bad on that.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so this is a match that I was like really excited about earlier. I'm really happy that Valkyrie Koji's here. They're like a really, really good Mai player, and they haven't shown up here before, but they've placed really well at a bunch of the online tournaments that have been going on recently. Like I want to say that they had placed relatively high for the Anime-Evo on either it was PC or PSN. So this is a really good match that I think we'll get here. We don't have too many Mai players in NE. We have Arcadium, and then somebody else plays Mai as well.
We have Zero, but he's not really much of a CF player. He just kind of dabbles here and there.
Yeah, he plays mostly Uni, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah. So this should be a really, really good match.
Yeah, very exciting stuff to look forward to.
I'm very excited. Yeah. So actually, we both played Ibiki for a bit. So
right. Yes.
Right. That's actually really funny. So I'm curious to see how D-Buff decides to handle neutral, because this could be really weird depending on how Valkyrie Koji decides to handle certain things.
Oh, and he gets him with the overhead, a little custom piece in the middle. The only thing with Hibiki is he has a little bit of a struggle with mid-screen combos off a lot of hits because he kind of doesn't have a whole lot of follow-up options, so they're a little shorter, but the corner is a lot of his excel point.
Right, I just want to highlight the what? Excuse me?
That was an insane rapid, and he gets the full corner carry. Wow, it's like 3/4 screen. That was crazy.
What in the way? They still converted is the thing too. Like they finished the combo. Oh, DPRC.
DP rapid gets him with the overhead.
Up.
Good stuff.
Oh, goodness, wow, that was really wild.
Great first round, right out the gate. We're just swinging at each other.
Yeah.
Gets him with the hide out of the pressure.
Oh yeah, so the JC right there is really, really good because if you place it properly, it basically catches like almost everything, and it's a safe jump too because he is a fair character. But yeah, oh my goodness, they are scrapping it out in neutral here. Wow.
Oh, and he gets him with the overhead into the corner combo.
Ooh, DPRC once again. Doesn't have the meter to switch sides.
Oh, and he
throws him. Bait the burst. Yeah, Valkyrie had to burst there. I can't blame them at all for that. And another Oxy on the...
Doesn't get the conversion this time. Oh, and there's the burst in response.
Ooh, this is risky.
No burst here.
CA. Oh, jumped like 3 times in a row? That was... what?
I don't know if that's an anti-air, but it definitely worked out in his favor there.
I'm not sure of the head involved, but the angle is very good. And it's a very common combo piece.
And now we're in the last round, no burst on either side, and Valkyrie's getting the corner pressure started here with the combo.
Yeah, on top of that, they've got, DP again.
And runs out, just cleans out.
Ooh, jumps out of the overhead.
Good stuff.
Alright, really putting that 2B to use in terms of approaching. But yeah, wow, and this looks like they've labbed that RC like dozens of times with how they're doing it.
And he gets the corner combo here. And it might kill. Oh no, it drops it.
No.
I don't know if it's a reset. I'm not sure. Okay, and then gets the nice clean hit after.
I want to say that was a drop, just based off of the second JD that they went for.
Right.
But either way, those were some crazy confirms. Those are some things that I have not seen a lot of my players do.
Yeah, absolutely not. I've not seen those crazy full screen flies on the RCs and everything. That's very cool stuff. So yeah, Valkyrie takes the first game, but it wasn't one-sided really. It was very back and forth, so definitely could see some slight adjustments here from Depuff to bring it back to.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things are just making sure that Depuff is finishing their food per se, just to make sure that they can land with like pretty good Oki. Because from what I've seen, they'll catch Valkyrie Koji a lot at the beginning of the rounds, and then over time they'll just get they'll end up escaping to neutral one way or another, and then they have to play through that, and then Valkyrie Koji ends up just getting a lot more off of each of their confirms.
Right.
Ooh, guard break. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and there's the starter on it.
Are we going straight to... Oh god, I thought that was straight to the corner.
Oh, good. To get out. Ooh, in the combo, but drops that. Ooh, and he
baited the burst! Oh no, that's
and now he's in the corner, but he's got the meter. Oh, but he doesn't counter hit.
Valkyrie Koji's got all the...
And that, ooh, good stuff to Valkyrie there.
Oh my god. Wow, I would not have baited that burst. That was bold.
Yes, yes.
Because Depuff hadn't really been popping bursts like that anxiously in the first game at all.
Yeah, that was a very, probably something he's seen a lot as a My player, perhaps. You know, sometimes there's common burst points that you're just used to.
Yeah, on top of that, people definitely do get very nervous on like certain hits, depending on the situation in their tournament or just resets in general.
Right. Ooh, good hit out on the reset attempt there, and then he gets him again trying to slide away.
God, that 2C is so massive. Oh, he had to burst there.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, doesn't get...
Oh, and he gets him with the air grab. Great stuff to Valkyrie.
And
wow.
that was a counter. That was a counter hit throw too. So I believe Depuff probably was hitting like JB or JC to try to intercept Valkyrie. But BlazBlue air throw hitboxes, they're massive. Yep. Respect them.
Good stuff to both players there. Like you were saying, I think the big thing about game one is Depuff kind of just had a couple drops that were a little unfortunate to finish off the rounds and stuff. But definitely big adjustment it seemed like there in game two for Valkyrie to kind of just get a better handle on the neutral overall and kind of push him where he wanted him to go.
Yeah, it looked like Valkyrie had a very good idea, as you were saying, of what Depuff wanted to do and how they wanted to navigate neutral. and they just immediately forced their pace, and did it to great effect. But that's enough of that set. We have Fems versus Auriguard. They played before last bracket, if I remember correctly, and I want to say that Fems like 2-0'd Aura.
I think it was a loser side, right? If I recall correctly. After that, and yeah, I think it was also a 2-0 or a 2-1. But either way, both very strong players. Aura is from Indiana, I believe, but
Yes.
last month or so has been entering our weeklies, and really good stuff for them. Big fan of what their play is like and everything. And
Don't do it.
Fems is an S player, but also known for dabbling in a few other characters such as Platinum and Lychee. Guess we're seeing the Lychee today. See what kind of stuff this matchup is for it. See if it feels a little bit better maybe than S, or maybe he's just rolling it, I guess, you know?
Perhaps. So Fems has said many times that they want to pick Lychee, so people will hate their Lychee enough that they'll want to play their S. But they're playing both privileged characters with really good neutral. I frankly have not seen this matchup before, but
Yes, I have never seen this one because New is a very uncommon character to begin with. Aura is one of the few News.
Oh!
He burst, and now he's in the corner situation. But
yeah, let's see how this works. Okay, so far not really any solid confirms, so it doesn't.
right,
Wow. Shoutouts to News Health though. They're already at like about 3/5 or about a half health. That's insane. Goodness gracious, a health bar. But right now it looks like Aura has set up very comfortably, got the gravity well, and actively using the drive.
That's the staff. I feel like the staff's probably a big thing he has to look out for in the controls. Yeah, most people do against Lychee, but especially when you're trying to do these zoning setups, the staff can just catch you off guard. Oh, and there's another
awkward burst. Ooh, still manages to catch it. Wow, I'm actually surprised. I thought that was gonna whiff. Ooh, awkward CA, but we're still chilling for the most part. Overhead? Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Will Fems finish his food? More at 11. Oh my goodness. Oh, blocks the overhead.
Puts himself in the corner.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think you're very right on that, in that if Lychee manages to avoid the drive and gets the staff to move, there's a lot that New has to deal with in the middle of like using her drive.
Yes. Ooh, and good close there by Auriguard in round 1 with the magic pixel bring it up.
Yeah, that was really, really clutch, and Aura has their burst almost up. So this is really, really good to prevent them from basically dying immediately. Because Lychee confirms are pretty good, although Fems hasn't really busted them out a lot. We've seen a couple of drops from him so far.
Well, even with the drops, the pressure from Lychee is still very scary, so you don't want to get hit and then be in the situation where you're blocking Lychee, because then you just can get opened up really easily.
Oh, for sure,
like
and we're seeing that
here.
Yeah, that's a really good point that you're making. Even if the confirms don't work out, New has very little health, and on top of that, just being able to use the staff locks down New that much better, and definitely puts the onus on New to want to burst a bit more.
Ooh, and there's a burst that comes out of that combo. Runs up into the spikes.
Okay, just decides to set up. I'm surprised they didn't go for like a cross under, but because the command dash hitbox is like really, really well. But who knows?
Ooh, DP's past that.
Still...
Still hits with the staff hitbox.
Oh, I think they were okay. This is death. This is death. Yeah,
this should be into yes. Doesn't even need the super. Good stuff to Aura here in game 1. Yeah, I think the big thing is, like you were saying, if Fems finished the food a little bit more, then that could have possibly gone the other way. But you know, I mean, there's only so much you can do about that.
Yeah.
We'll see if we stick with the Lychee or perhaps switch character here.
I'm not sure. Fems does a lot of things. Fems marches to their own beat is the best way to put it. So they'll pick whoever they feel that they want. Let's see.
Definitely thinking on it here. Oh.
Don't play bullet.
Alright,
okay, yeah.
Okay.
They switched to S. Okay, that makes sense. Looks like they want to keep it up. Oh, I forgot. Fems was gonna play Jubei Mirrors with me at some point. So we'll see if they bust out a Jubei later in the bracket. But yeah, we have S New, which is a lot more in Fems' favor still, because just S's air buttons and her movement in neutral is super, super good for dealing with New zoning.
Yeah, from what I've seen of this matchup, it definitely seems like New has a hard time setting up against S, just because S can get back in really fast from the wide reach and the fast run speed.
Yeah. On top of that, Kretz is definitely make pressure that much scarier for New, who doesn't really have a lot of defensive options.
Oh, and gets him with the standing overhead. Got him with that a little earlier, too. Oh, and he gets him with the throw before the crest happens. Good stuff there.
Yeah, tossed. I'm not sure if Fems altered the timing on the throw or just accidentally tried to do throw OS earlier, because that was a TRM. Okay, really good gravity well. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Definitely stopped and struck, and now we're back in a good setup here. Ooh, and he gets some burst out there. It's really hard to burst against New because a lot of the combos just don't put you close enough to her to actually hit with the burst, so you kind of just end up in this awkward situation of floating there.
Yeah, they are all very oh my god, I just walked up guard rush. Okay.
Ooh, DP's out. No RC.
Yeah, very confident in that DP. Ooh, that was a whiff CA. That's really risky because now, okay, yeah, opts for the EA.
And he goes for the EA, blocks it, and now we're in the corner against S, no burst, and no meter for any of New's reversal options, so it's a little scary on the wake up here. And he gets thrown again!
And this is
and he Astral!
Oh god! It's optimal.
Saying, okay, the Lychee's out, but I'm not done here.
Fem's deciding to pop off in a bit of a dominant fashion for the end of that game. At least the end of that round. But yeah, hopefully that does not do any mental damage. I know personally if I like eat an Astral in bracket, I'm like, god damn it. Like I hit with Astral, I still gotta play this person again. Like, who do they think they are? This and that.
Oh, I definitely hear you. Yeah, that stuff definitely sends me reeling off the nether realm, you know?
That's yeah, that definitely sends me to the we got the Jin counterpick.
Now Aura does have a Jin that they have been working on. Definitely think that this matchup's probably a lot better, if not for any other reason than Jin's just a lot more of a solid character than New overall.
Yeah, I know that they play Yukianasa plus Mirakuma. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They didn't even spell the full Yukianasa. Come on, Aura. But yeah, I know they play Jin a lot. I usually see them in the Discord playing with Richter, and they'll bust out Jin here and there. But as far as I'm aware, there aren't really any other active Jin players in NE, if I remember correctly.
Yes, funny as it is, we have a lot of very obscure characters and sometimes multiple of them, but we don't have a steady Jin, which is always fun.
And
we're in the corner now, and he gets the throws. The throws have really been working out for Fem so far.
Yeah, again we saw a TRM, so I'm not sure. Are you kidding me?
The DP, and he gets hit by the EA.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I guess that EA has a really good anti-air hitbox. Puts themselves in the EA. Even if Aura dies, as long as they get the chance to build up a good amount of burst meter, it does set them up like pretty decently for the next round.
Right, he's already back at 8, which is super solid for the next round. He'll definitely have a burst back pretty early on, yeah.
Yeah, tried to back off, and then Fems, despite having an overwhelming life lead, just ran in and just clicked JB.
I think he just said, my buttons are really good and I only need to hit you once, and went for it. Oh, and he bursts out there, back into neutral here, and he gets hit with the jump in. The angle of S's jump ins are really strange to deal with, and a lot of times they can catch you off guard if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, the major thing is that S's air dash, has that little arc that it takes, so it does a little hop, and then she keeps moving forward, which helps for pretty much a bunch of things, crossing up with like JC and such. Counter for super.
For super, both projectiles. I will say I did like TRM again.
Yeah, it looks like that block that Aura went for was with 4ABC, and then we got the TRM. I forget exactly how long TRM lasts for, but it's a good amount of time. I guess they were worried about wake up throw or just wake up DP is my assumption.
Yeah, Fems has definitely been going for the throws on wake up a few times this set, so it makes sense. It's a little difficult sometimes though because perhaps Fems is just delaying these throws to catch him off.
Yeah, perhaps. Fems in the chat announcing Jubei next. Well, we will see you a little later.
Alright, and then the next match we have up, they should be in here a little bit, is Onikage versus Science Cat.
Ooh, this should be a good one. Both players have been playing for a while. I will let on a trade secret. I definitely warmed up Oni earlier today. So we got a lot of matches. So I know he's coming in relatively hot.
He's coming in hot off last week too, because he actually won the previous weekly here against Thantis.
That's a really good point. Yeah, they made a really great run. They didn't even drop to. I think they only lost to Thantis in the opening set of Grand Finals.
No, they 3-2 set one, I believe.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it didn't drop a set the whole tournament last week. Science Cat, however, really good Kokonoe. The setups in the corner are definitely there. Good combos. Very excited to see how this match goes. I don't think I've seen these two play on bracket.
I don't think I've seen them play in bracket either. I've seen them play in casuals a couple of times. And they're definitely both very solid. And I think they're, over the course of this past month, are really getting used to each other's tools and playstyles. So we will probably see a couple of more player versus player side actions and reads and such. But overall, I think both players definitely understand the matchup pretty well at this point and know how to operate within it. But yeah, and now we finally have Onikage in here. No, Oni wouldn't go Jin. That wouldn't make sense. Okay.
I know Oni does have a Naoto, I believe, but the Ragna is definitely the real main here for him.
The Ragna is best by far. I did play the Naoto a little bit. I might have watched it, but I didn't watch it. Who was I playing against? We were playing like a bunch of different characters. It was a pretty fun time. I think it was like Naoto, Hibiki. Yeah, I played my Hibiki against them. It was a fun time. But yeah, as you might imagine, on 5,000 games on Ragna, that may or may not be their main.
Yeah.
Now let's see what we're going to have for round start. And jumps over the 3C. Here we go. We're going straight
right to the corner here.
3.4, that's really great damage for round start.
Oh, absolutely, especially for Ragna, that's very solid. No counter hit, so just good damage. Anti-airs him out. Does he side swap for the corner?
I think so, yeah. Pops the Graviton for the side swap.
Good stuff here, and now we're in the corner situation.
2-2C shenanigans? Nope.
Good patience from Oni in the corner. Ooh,
oh, that's a bullet.
That's fine. Ooh, OD's in response to get out.
Oh, besides the CA, get off me. It's my turn now. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Oh, and he gets him with the gauntlet, unreactable.
The classic. Alright, let's see. Does he go for Fireball? Oh, 2-2C's in his face?
And then he counter hits him.
That was
wow.
Rude. Literally sat there for like half a second.
Oh, and he did with another teleport.
Oh my god!
And this should be the round as long as the combo don't want a commentator first though, but... Yep, definitely goes right into it for the double.
Wow, that was a little rude.
Yeah, those teleports were definitely either disrespect or a hard read from the player like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I want to say the second one was just a player moment because Oni's definitely Oni's a DPer. They will definitely roll the dice with DP, and on Ragna I can't blame them very much. That DP is really fantastic.
Definitely true. It's very scary against Coco. Her counter hit damage is insane, especially with 100 meters. She can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, and Nick is no stranger to a lot of the Golden Taker setups. So
yes.
It could be very devastating if things go Ari. But right now, pop the OD.
Oh, just goes right into the EA. Good idea.
Yeah, I think they just want to say, screw you, let's go back to neutral. I'm trying to approach me again.
The active flow too.
Exactly. Active flow, life lead, doesn't matter if I'm in the corner.
Probably with the active flow, the next hit could kill too, so that's something very scary for Oni here to look out for. And he gets him in the air-to-air situation.
Yep, active flow running out, so next hit probably won't kill, but that 50 meters looking a little dangerous.
He just walks up on him, stay out of the fireball range, gets him with the counter hit there.
Yep, crouch hit confirmed too, so we're going straight with the Nightmare Edge Ender. Ooh, counter poke 5B. That's rough.
Corner here, now we're looking at some pretty big damage.
Yeah, at this point, the next hit might just kill with
Right.
almost 100 meter. I'm
Especially with all
expecting.
the health he restored over that last 2 combos, he's actually looking pretty good because now he's probably given himself an extra hit to work with if he needs it.
Yeah. Oh
He's
my goodness.
right for the Raw Crunch Scissors on
Yup.
the trap call out.
Really, really good. Carnage Scissors is super great for calling out projectiles, especially if you want to like end around like suddenly. So that was really good awareness from Onikage there, recognizing that as Kokinoe, you're gonna set up traps all the time, and you have the meter for it. I think they had the meter to RC it anyway, even if it didn't work out. So it was just a really great way of bulldozing in.
And
But,
these 5 counter hits are really working out for Oni right now.
Yeah, this is nearly 4K damage immediately. Oh my
He gets
goodness.
the no tech on the trap, or trying to delay tech probably.
Yeah, possibly. Calls it out. Yeah, Ops used the RC for it. Goes in OD.
Pops. Is that enough to do it? Ooh,
Oh!
with the active flow at the end to get the extra damage out on the EA. Very good stuff to Oni there, taking one.
Wow, that was really, really great. I want to call that was just really good awareness on like active flow management, because that was super, super like last minute where they managed to get that off, which was super, super cool. Wow. So we got Onikage up 1-0 in pretty solid fashion. I think that second round went completely. That last one went way unexpected in my opinion. I expected a lot more calmer neutral, but Onikage just kind of went in and said, "Yeah, I'm nice."
I think Oni was seeing that the previous 2 rounds were pretty back and forth at the tempo they were going, so I think he was going for they were going for a tempo swap there to see what would happen, and it worked out for him. So
Yeah, for sure. That definitely makes sense to me. Onikage is definitely one to push the pace in his favor if he feels that he can get away with it. And we saw in the first round especially that they're also willing to play it defensively if they need to.
Right.
So I'm curious to see how this second game opens up.
Ooh, gets him with the tag burst out.
Ooh. It looks like they just wanted to keep the momentum up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and probably maybe puts Coco in the corner too, but now we're gonna get a side swap combo. Oh, or not. Oh, and it's an overhead reset.
Oh, man. Okay, this is corner to corner probably, actually. Oh, nope, opts to keep the rocket on him. Sorry, the mine? Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, like the bomb.
Yeah, the bomb.
Something. Oh, and he gets him with that. Sometimes that's really tricky, because if she pops the Graviton, she can go spinning in like any direction, and it's really hard to actually predict where she's going to go flying.
Yeah, it's really hard to call it out when they go flying. And it's relative. Oh my god!
That was a very crazy interaction, but Science Cat takes the round.
Ragnar CA's hitbox is very lacking, per se. And J2C is a really nice call-out button for like 2A mashes. I'm shocked that it went through the CA. Visually, oh my goodness, okay. Blocks the gauntlet. Oh, look at us.
He gets him to the corner combo here. 5B's been doing a lot of work. I mean, Ragnar's 5B is a great option anyways, but especially in this match, he's been doing lots of work for him.
Ooh, nice call out with the anti-air there. Didn't even want to deal with like a possible like empty jump to
resets.
And oh wow.
Tries to bait the DP, but a little too slow on the jump back.
Science Cat not respecting that. Ragnar DP is a really, really big hitbox.
Yeah.
That thing will hit you from like a minute away.
Ooh, fatal counter.
Yeah, wanted to go for the air throw to call out the movement. Pretty good idea, but unfortunately gets smacked for their trouble.
Don't think this is death. He doesn't have the meter for it, so he's gonna have to opt into the reset here.
Ooh, throw?
Oh, and he just throws him on the tick throw. Very good stuff there to Science Cat, who honestly did very well both rounds there. Kind of just saying, okay, if you're gonna switch the tempo, I'll switch it too.
Yeah, they did a really good job with some of the resets in there in that match. And honestly, just kind of held on to it. Didn't even need to play very slow-paced and neutral. More or less understood where to counter poke and did it very effectively. But yeah, this is a really fun match.
It's a great set. I'm really liking this back and forth here.
Yeah, 1-1 also. So this is all for the marbles to stay in winners and not have to make the losers run of their lives.
Right. Nothing feels worse than having to go that real early losers and have to make the almost double to triple game count happen.
Yeah, it's very, very brutal. Okay. Oh my god. I swear Science Cat loves J2C. They are in love with that button so much.
It's a super solid button for a lot of callouts that I think he probably deals with a lot, so it definitely makes sense. And he just gets the EA for the active flow here.
Yep, goes into active flow, resets to neutral, gets to say, hey, you have to play at my pace, I've got the life lead still.
Oh, and he goes for the anti-air, but this time he doesn't jump and he gets counter hit for it.
Ooh, try to go for the J2C again. Gauntlet Hades. I think that's only like the 4th time they pulled it out this entire set. RC, yep.
Ooh, and
wow.
With 6 speed.
That
can be really hard because you're looking for so many things there that the 6B you just don't realize is coming, especially because that's the first time he's busted out.
He sat there and watched him do it.
Punish on it.
Unfortunate.
Flip.
Oh yeah. Onikage doesn't really need to play this very quickly. No burst? Okay. RC. Nope. Decides to take his turn anyway.
Oh,
Science Cat forced to
respect on the run into the reset. Oh, and he gets him with the side swap on the lightning rod.
I hate that so much. 2GC is really great for some side swap setups, and that is one that Science Cat likes to opt for a lot.
3C tags, but the grab upon pushes too far back.
Ooh, forces the RC. That's really good. Oh, throw!
That is one of Science Cat's favorite throws there, the push you into me.
Ooh,
oh, and he got a hit on the Carnage Scissors.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Round 1.
It looked like they got very frustrated at Science Cat's movement and just wanted to call out a button, but unfortunately, Science Cat just jumps and then punishes and takes the round. Oh, that's rough.
Good stuff to Science Cat, though. The awareness to know that the eagerness is probably building up there from Oni to close it out.
For sure. I think that burst there was very telling that Oni wanted to close out that round a lot. And right now, oh goodness. Right now, Oni kind of paying the effects of it. The burst management is really, really in favor of Science Cat right now, especially if
Oni's definitely slowing down. He doesn't want to take too many big risks. Raise the meter. Ooh, burst out. Oh, and he gets hit by the lightning.
That's tragic. This is going to be a setup.
Oh,
yep.
He side swaps for the fireball. Yep.
So one good way to notice whenever Kokonoes want to go for that side swap is that they'll set up the Graviton there beforehand in order to force you to a spot, so you can't like dash out of it or whatever. At least that's from what I've seen. But right now, this round is looking really close. If Oni can touch this out, this is great.
Oni don't confirm there, and he gets hit by the fireball.
They might just die.
Oh, he has to burst. He has.
Oh,
rapid. Ooh, and the 6-beat double reset there.
That's the Ragnar
classic. To Oni, keeping the composure.
Goodness gracious.
And now, Science Cat's still up in burst here, going with the 3rd round. So Oni's still gotta be careful. Oh, and he hits him with the wheel. Wheel, in any situation other than like anti-air, is really hard to deal with. If you're in an air-to-air, you kind of just have to either block it or you're gonna eat it. It's really hard to air-to-air against it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how many characters can contest that in the air. I don't think Ragnar, maybe Ragnar JC in like some situations if you like called it out way beforehand, but in a moment like that, a lot harder. Ooh, safe jump.
He walks with a safe jump and he gets away from the fireball. Good stuff.
Oh, that was a really great use of Hell's Fang to like move them just outside of the fireball range. Unfortunately, couldn't go for any like juicy fatal counter, but honestly, avoiding the fireball coming down is great. Yeah. But doesn't matter when you're. Oh my goodness. Oh, cross up overhead? That's rude. You're rude.
Oh, and he gets him with the air-to-air and he bursts out.
This is really risky. Active flow on Ragnar. OD available. 60 meter. That's the counter hit. Is he going to clutch it?
Oh! Yep, and the Red Darkness. And that's going to do it for Oni and 2-1 against the Science Cat.
That was really, really close.
That was such a good OD on 3C, like max range 5B conversion too.
Science Cat salty in chat. So anyone who thinks 3C is too good, well, maybe watch out for the OD. That was a really great OD.
Yeah, that was a very, very good OD.
Yeah, jokes aside, that was really great awareness for understanding Coco block strings and calling out accordingly, and really, really great mental fortitude to clutch that out. With the OD.
Yeah, that corner combo is very actually finicky a lot with that dash out into it. So good stuff to Oni. Definitely very rehearsed in it, but you know, sometimes in tournament, even if you're rehearsed, it doesn't happen. So good stuff to him down.
Yeah, that was really, really, really good. And now we got Valkyrie Koji versus Ice Cool. So
Now we saw Valkyrie earlier as a Mai, but Ice Cool, I believe, won Evo online.
They had won it on the, I believe it was the PC side. No, yeah, no, they're already on. They're already back up. I believe we're on round 2 or 3 of winners. So Ice Cool played their match off stream. It looks like, and they're picking Izanami. What?
Maybe doesn't like the Susan matchup as Mai.
I have to assume so. Wow. Okay. I did not know that Valkyrie Koji had an Izanami. I have not run into Izanami very much. We have a local Izanami, Kuan, who plays relatively frequently. I'm assuming that this matchup, honestly, is just the moment Susan has to like chase down Izanami in neutral, it's a complete pain.
Right.
And that
I
like
could definitely
Izanami...
see that Susan buttons do well against Mai too. They both just cover so much space that it's probably a better force Susan to come to me kind of situation.
Yeah, I'd assume so. Like I'm willing to bet that like super jump, float, and like bits are particularly good. Susan's 2C is a really great anti-air, but aside from that, I'm not really sure how many options Susan has to deal with Izanami's movement.
Right. Susan has a lot of good buttons, but a lot of them don't reach up super high, so playing at a high range against them with bits is probably very, very difficult and very telegraphed to get in there.
Yeah, and you can see that from just like the couple of neutral interactions right there from the get-go, with Ice Cool getting some like really great 2Cs, but we're going straight to the corner. DP's unlocked Grand Viper. Is this wheel? Yup. It's Susan time.
Now for those who don't know, Susan's unlocks are those little above the gauge. Susan has to, throughout the match, via combos, unlock for himself.
Yeah, he unlocks his own specials. It starts off with tackle and unlocks his own specials, and certain specials can be leveled up in order to gain bonus properties. So yeah, this is what I would expect from neutral. Oh wow, clips them with the 6A. Yeah, where Izanami can just float and just use bits, but it looks like Ice Cool's very familiar with this matchup and just opting to gain specials. They already got DP, which is really great. Oh yep, Valkyrie Koji respecting the DP there and playing very safely.
And he's got his dash leveled up to level 3, so now that's a very good option.
Yeah, so now it's a really great combo too now. It's already pretty solid as is, but at level... Oh my goodness, OD.
DPs. Good OD for the DP. Oh, unfortunate drop. Slide.
Oh, what? Wow, okay, yeah, I don't think they went for QC there, but unfortunately, Valkyrie managed to pop a couple normals in early before the Ancient Bolt came in. And Ribcage, time to guess. Oh my god.
Ribcage off. And Ice Cool just kind of slams his way out of the corner there.
Oh, that was super smart. Did you see that they jailed and then dropped down and opted for 2C because it's air unblockable, and either way it continues to jail regardless. That was super cool. They're in danger state. Extra damage unlocks everything with the OD there. Ooh, wanted to close it out right there, but unfortunately,
gets the burst there though on the match out, and CA's out.
Yeah, 26 seconds left on the clock.
Away. Oh, good stuff.
Yep, and just cleans it up right there. Wow, that was a really great job from Ice Cool with how they just played out that matchup.
Yeah, Ice Cool definitely seems very familiar in the Izanami matchup there. Played a lot of stuff very well.
Okay, so we're going right back into it. Game 1 in Ice Cool's favor, 1-0. Valkyrie Koji opting to stick to the Izanami here.
Yeah, I guess the matchup for Mai just must be really difficult, or maybe these two have played before, perhaps, and
yeah.
But
Oh, it looks like based on the chat that Valkyrie Koji used to main Izanami. So this is like their own. This is like what. This is also like a character they play like a good amount.
Right. So sometimes it's just the comfort, right? Sometimes you just want something that you.
Yeah, either the comfort, they know the matchup, or it's just more favorable. There's a lot of reasons that they would go for a different character.
But here around the corner, he gets the burst out on the overhead.
Yep, and there's some of the more there's some of the float usage where they can just stay just above 6A and just kind of like wait for Susan to mess up. But Ice School is doing still a very good job of recognizing
Side swap
there.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, and he gets another side swap with the overhead.
Got ribcage set up in float. Oh god, this is rough.
Oh.
Ooh, command grab. Ooh, drops the combo. Looks like that might have killed. Either way, next hit definitely kills.
And he gets stuck there to pick it back up.
Yep.
It definitely seems once Valkyrie gets the Izanami pressure going, Ice School has a hard time getting out. Because, I mean, Izanami pressure just...
Oh my god.
And bursts out there.
Yeah, that's 5B, 6B. That's going to lead to great damage from anywhere on the screen.
Catching these backdashes by Valkyrie. And gets into the corner. And now we're in Susan pressure time. Which is very scary a lot.
Yeah, level 2 tackle. I think the big thing here is that Ice School's managed to unlock Sword. So now at full now at full screen, Valkyrie Koji has to respect his block. Oh, 6 A's? 3 C? Oh! Got their barrier back, so they can set up ribcage, but they can't armor through very much anymore at this point.
There's the ribcage there, and he catches him with the ribcage. Counter hit combo.
ODs? Ooh, this is awkward.
Oh, and he gets
yeah.
He gets stuff with the JD there at the end.
So for those that don't know, Susanoo's Overdrive basically unlocks all of his specials temporarily, and he gets access to the pillar still from his wheel, which is plus and has a humongous vertical range.
And in this situation we're now, Izanami combo. So you'll notice that Susan has a lot of health, which is a very nice thing for him because his combos do a good amount of damage, but Susan's health bar doesn't do much. So he gets a lot of chances here in this pressure against Izanami to make a right guess and get out.
Oh god, that was crazy. I think I would have gotten opened up by then.
Big damage. Oh,
unfortunately ends it early. Yeah, they didn't have the meter. If they had meter, that's definitely CT right there to stabilize it and extend the combo there. Okay, Overdrive's nearly on deck for Susanoo. Got enough unlocks to make this work.
When he gets with the bits, blocks the air situation.
Ooh, great J there.
The bits come.
Ooh, jumps up in order to block the bits and doesn't want to eat any mix-up afterwards.
Instant blocks here.
Oh my goodness, this is really great defense coming out from Ice School, and great pressure coming from Valkyrie Koji.
And very disciplined here. Ooh, blocks the low.
Oh my god, how do you keep blocking this?
Oh, wow.
Oh, DPRC.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It's cool. Wow. And Ice School's gonna take it 2-0.
Yeah, wow. That was super good from both players. That was really fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely Valkyrie had the right ideas. Ice School just definitely seemed ready for them.
Yeah, they looked like they were comfortable, and I think one of the biggest aspects of that was that Ice School was just very calm on defense. We didn't see a lot of just DPRCs that were YOLO. Almost all of them hit, actually. And even then, that's only when they went for it. But yeah, great job from both players. And now we have a much different matchup. We still have a Susanoo. We have 4 Susans in bracket.
Wow.
So right now we have Azeroth versus Spooky. I think Spooky will play Hakumen in this.
Yeah, so Spooky is our local player. He's a Arakune main, but he also has a really good Hakumen and an okay Terran, I guess, too, if you want to count that one.
Yeah.
It's going to be Arakune here.
Yeah, one of the things that gets mentioned a lot whenever Spooky's choosing characters is that Spooky often will pick Arakune whenever they feel very comfortable, or if they think they can do that. More or less, Spooky will pick Arakune if they think they can. Right. And I think this is just another example of that.
I really like the idea of the Arakune Hakumen, because Hakumen's like a much lower execution, I suppose, to Arakune. So if you're ever having like a bit of an off day or something, you have someone to switch over. The harder confirms aren't happening.
In some respects, I would say that I think the differences in neutral are very big because Hakumen has a lot more chances in neutral, and Arakune definitely struggles in neutrals against certain characters. I think a button that's still going to be important in this matchup, despite a completely different character from Susanoo, is still going to be 2C. Oh my goodness, especially when dealing with Arakune. Oh yeah, he wanted to bait the burst. Ooh yeah, Spooky off the pop. Yeah, I understand the OD right there because they wanted to take their turn and see if they could recurse in the middle of that. Baits the burst!
Burst baits.
Oh my goodness.
That's always really hard to deal with because Arakune has those moves that are the fake outs that are, you kind of can't tell that they're a fake out until it's there.
Yeah, they have the teleport series. I think that was really rough. Normally you want to like burst from Arakune immediately once you're starting to get hit in the combo, and I think Spooky was aware that iSchool was looking for that and baited accordingly because they were close enough to confirm.
And good stuff to Spooky there, closing out with the super in that round.
Yeah, really great stuff from them right there. Ooh, that was almost a 6B fatal counter. That was going to be a lot of damage.
Still keeping him locked down, and he gets with the wheel again, has to burst out. Good choice there. Resets neutral, and he gets a lot of hits on the curse. And that was really scary because any hit confirms in the curse at this point.
Oh my god. He has blocked Adroth has blocked a lot of anti-air 5Cs. Oh, that's death.
Good stuff there. He just single hit confirms into super, knowing that Proration will be good enough to let him close it out.
Yeah, that super has absurd amounts of minimum damage, and it's best if it kills, it kills. Don't do anything fancy. Right. Ooh, that was a really great JC. So one of the qualities that Susan is really great, or one of Susan's great qualities, I should say, is that his air buttons have massive range.
I don't know if you saw that, by the way. The single hit orb combo, I believe that's like off for Susan there, and it's really hard to get those, but he did get the single hit orb that first one.
Yeah, I have no idea, but Adroth is nuts, is what I will say.
From what I know, Adroth is an insane lab monster going on. And now we're in this OD situation of a couple curse bugs, and wakes up into this, and he goes for this super. Oh, and that's full curse.
He loves that super. Oh goodness. So you'll see Spooky do that a lot after knockdown because it's a lot more difficult. I think it's just a knowledge check. There's probably like ways to beat it out if you lab it, but on those like knockdowns specifically, Spooky likes to go for them because it'll recurse very easily.
Right, and plus it keeps you locked there if you don't pick up the options that outright beat it, and it's kind of hard to know the options that beat it unless you get a lot of stuff. But Idrot, they're closing out the game one.
Yeah, managing to clutch that out pretty well. So, one of the... I forget what that super is called specifically, because all of our Kune supers are named after math terms, and I don't want to do math, I want to push buttons. But that bug super is very, very big in terms of setting up curse and knowledge checking people here and there.
Right, because even if you block that bug super, I believe it's only a single bug is required for curse after it. So it definitely puts you in a really awkward or a bad situation for yourself, because blocking or getting hit by it basically puts you in curse either way.
Yeah, it's either you get a bunch of curse and then maybe you wait 5 seconds before you get cursed, or you get put in it immediately. But yeah,
some ranges you can roll out as an option on like wake up and stuff like that and get away from it. Or if you're already up when he does it, you can also IAD, I think. But those are hard situations to really account.
Yeah, you can outright IAD like straight up out of it. Even like characters like Bullet, who like you might want to comment on their like dashes and movement, they can get out of it pretty free as long as they're like in neutral or just recovered when that super comes out, because it comes out. The actual hitboxes start coming out a little bit before you would probably be actionable. I don't know the exact frame data, but that's like a whole discussion for later. Right now, we got the early burst coming out from Spooky. Adroth has burst
here. Ooh, and good RC there.
Uses the wheel.
Yep. Ooh, sets up the perfect here in game, going into match point, set point.
Yeah, set point OD advantage. This is rough.
But Arakune always known for being able to kind of just get one touch and close out a round, so it's always still very scary against him. And he burst out there, good burst.
Yeah, that looked like a very similar situation to when Spooky baited the burst last time, so that is very confident from Atroth to go for it again. God press!
God press!
Oh my gosh.
That's some very respectful pressure. For 4.7 there. Now this is a very scary situation.
Oh,
but
this is
combo, and I believe that's full curse off of it. And now Adroth in a very scary situation of curse open.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and he just gets him on the reset there.
Yeah,
and now that they're overhead.
Yeah, it looks like Spooky wanted to go for the reset in order to get some more unskilled damage. This will kill, yeah.
Good stuff there to Spooky. Has OD. Both of them actually have OD going into the third round.
Goodness gracious. 1 for 16. So that move that Arakune did there is it guard points against body use. So it looks like Spooky wanted to guard point a 5D round start. Right now we're working at about half curse meter, a little over half now. Pretty good for Spooky, has OD up and is just forcing Ice Cool to dance to his whim.
Oh, and there's the curse with the touch from the spider on the block.
And here we go.
And now he's in danger state, which is very bad against Arakune Curse because he has a guard break as one of the bugs.
There's guard crush bug. Yep, and this is going to deal a ton of damage just because he's in a danger state still.
Oh, and he bursts out. Good stuff there. Definitely doesn't want to be in that situation. But now he doesn't have a burst against Arakune, and Arakune has the health lead and half curse. And if he OD'd, he could just curse and probably set up something like that.
I'm expecting wake up OD. Yep, right down there.
And that. Oh, he doesn't get the confirm there.
Ooh, a little awkward. Oh, CA's out.
Yeah, and oh, that's always really.
There it is again. Yep.
And there we are back in person. Who gets hit by the CT bug, and Spooky bringing it back 1-1 now. Yeah,
that was nuts. So as you can tell, Arakune OD is really, really great in terms of saying your turn, my turn.
Wake up OD for Arakune is almost always a very decent option, especially with curse meter already built up.
Yeah, and Spooky definitely Spooky definitely flexes out that OD a lot in situations where he's on the back foot, and he used it really excellently there.
Give me 1 second, having some technical difficulties. I will be right back.
Oh, all good. So yeah, we are running into it. 1-1 Spooky Adroth. Last match was pretty even, and Spooky managed to clutch it out pretty well. Now, we have to just see how it works out. I was expecting a lot more curse setups to honestly work out in Spooky's favor, but Adroth's been doing a really great job of blocking them, which is really, really good for Susanoo, especially just because it means that you can still use your massive health to eat a lot of hits later on during the match.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action.
Oh, that was a really great anti-air, air-to-air from Spooky. This is cursed immediately if he doesn't drop this. Yep. Right, round start curse. This is rough. Even if Adroth decides to burst, it doesn't matter. It's really good for Spooky. Yep. Goes invisible. Instant overhead. Oh my goodness. This makes us 30.
And now Adroth in the corner there.
Wow, I'm shocked. Yeah, so they didn't even RC the Shark, Arakune 2C. Looks like they wanted to, they knew that Adroth would respect the 2C RC. And once again, we're in a situation where Adroth is like a little above like half curse meter, and all Spooky needs to do is just land a couple of bugs. But Adroth doing a really great job with this confirm here. This is going to be 4.3. Wow.
And OD's there through the button. Gets the hits with the bugs after.
Yeah, went for the backdash right after OD. Oh my goodness.
Oh. And it's so hard there because you can kind of block, but it's very, very difficult to block curse meter Arakune. It's mostly a guessing.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a matter of if you'll get opened up, it's often a matter of when.
Right.
Right now, Adroth at least... Ooh, my goodness. That's a really unfortunate drop there. Ooh. So Adroth's been blocking these 5Cs a lot, but we haven't really seen any solid punishes, but it feels that like Adroth has been put in situations where he can't necessarily punish it because he drops and then blocks it.
Right. Oh, and he gets him with the double 5C on his way down.
Side swap into Curse. Oh boy.
And now
No burst available either.
Oh, and he gets him with another side swap on the no tech.
These blocks are insane, by the way.
Yes, very good blocks, but again, it's just a matter of when.
Yeah. But either, oh, that's opened up again. This is Curse, again. Cloud on him as well. Oh my god. This might be the set right now, like right then and there, right here.
Oh, and he gets,
oh
my goodness.
That's
Gets
tragic.
out the reverse.
Oh, but drops the combo.
Drops the
Oh
combo.
my god.
Oh, and he gets
an OD?
But he has to block still, he has to respect.
Oh, but all specials unlocked. Oh my god.
Oh, and he delays the 5C. Good stuff there to Spook. Good adjustment.
Wow. Goodness. And NE surviving.
Definitely seems like game one, Spooky was getting a little comfortable with how Adroth wanted to handle neutral in situations and stuff like that. And then it just seemed like really getting the hits for Curse made the other two games much more difficult for Adroth to maneuver through.
Yeah, it seemed that Spooky had just a really good look at how Adroth wanted to play neutral and just managed to repeatedly get Curse in a lot of dicey situations. And right now the match we have coming out here is Benpai and Thantis. I have no idea who Ben might play. If I remember correctly, they play a lot of Rachel. I think they have a Naoto as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
they were. He was formerly a Naoto main that switched to Rachel about the time Thantis switched from Azrael to
Tsubaki, yeah.
Or maybe from Tager. One of the switches Thantis did this character. He played a couple. But these two actually play a lot, so I'm very excited to see what happens here.
Yeah, so right now we have the Rachel and Tsubaki matchup.
And
so,
Thantis coming off of second place last week as well.
Yeah, so he was doing very well. Benpai was commentating earlier. Thank you so much for holding it down. And now he's finally in bracket. I think it's been like it's been months since Benpai's been in bracket. I think last time I saw them it was during the summer. I think I played against them too, actually.
Alright, let's see what round opens. Alright, they're both just gonna back off, get some stocks charged, get the setup on these bats.
Yeah, makes sense. Tsubaki decides to opt for stocks. Rachel decides to use the space set up bats, but right now we're in the corner already, and Rachel's got 2 win stocks, so we can see some instant overheads like pretty soon.
Oh, and he's just
Obstacle
catch the
low.
jump out, I think it looked like, but I'm not sure.
Either the jump out or maybe Thantis just wanted the hard call out and instant overhead JA.
Oh, good instant block there. Back dash.
Goodness. Are you telling me Warcrime JC didn't hit somebody? Oh my
Gets him with
goodness.
the JC into the low. That's a really hard place, especially online, to deal with because you can either JCC or go into the low there, and it's just a lot to guess on it.
As much as I like to joke about JC, it's a really
good
great
counter
button for
skill bait
Tsubaki. Yeah, that's really rough that Ben doesn't manage to capitalize it, but still opens up anyway with the instant overhead.
Right, like you were saying on JC. It is a very strong button, even though we do often meme on it being insane. Oh, and good stuff over the fireball there.
Yeah, so
Calls out the DP fatal counter first.
yeah, had to burst there with the fatal counter. So Tsubaki Fireball is really awkward to use, mostly because a lot of characters have great mobility options to just deal with it, and Rachel Wind is no exception, where they can just like jump wind and then already they're in their face.
Ooh, and good mash out on the wake up there.
We're gonna see the side swap? Nope, looks like we're going to the other corner.
I think he wants to get away from the bats over in that corner.
Perhaps, got the
maybe.
cross under.
Going back.
Going right back to it. Ooh, wanted to call out with a reset
Ooh,
there.
and he gets the side swap there, and this might just...
Ooh, yep.
Yes, good stuff to Ben taking game 1 there.
Yeah.
It definitely felt like towards the second half of round 2, Thantis was getting a little more impatient with defense and kind of opted into a little more mashing and DPing out and stuff like that. So we saw the DP bait, and then we saw a mash out that worked out, but it was, you know, definitely wants to be in control here, especially against Rachel. It's very difficult to be on the defense against her.
Yeah, it looks like Thantis also just wasn't able to find like a good spacing in order to start running their game a lot. A lot of the neutral, which, you know, it's Rachel, so that makes sense. A lot of the neutral was dominated by Ben, and they were just able to run the game. And Thantis was on the back foot for a lot of it. And
with the counter hit on that round start.
And yeah, oh, hits the 3C with Lobelia. Wow.
Oh, and he side swaps there, bursts him, so he gets the corner, which is good. Gets to start the pressure here. Goes for the hammer, good block on it, and he chairs him out of the air, jumping to a side swap combo of his own. Gets DP'd up.
Doesn't get the follow up. This is looking still really in Benpai's favor. 50 meter. Oh goodness.
Oh, and he gets him low after the rapid there. Very good stuff.
Ooh, caught out with the 5cc, but unfortunately unable to capitalize. A great 5V right there. Doesn't have the stocks to confirm with it though. Sets up George, and now it's time to get come to me, come to me. It's real easy, huh? Sets up projectile super.
Oh, and he just air to air.
Bulldozed in with the JB, I want to say. Wow, that was amazing. Okay. Ooh, try to go for the throw. Was that command grab or?
I think it was just regular throw, actually. You're right.
Yeah. Ooh, great 2C.
2C very strong for Suba. He's got decent, good reach and puts her pretty low.
Yeah, very good button. Also, auto corrects if you hit them with the second hit of it. Unfortunately, though, and I don't think you'll see it too much in this matchup, in between the 2C and 2CC, there's about like 5 frames of a gap where there's no H influence actually, and they can counter hit Subaka is going for it.
Often see that with bullet JD actually in that matchup.
Yeah, especially with other characters with stalls as well.
Right. Oh, and he just gets them open there.
Yeah, really good stagger there. Not sure what Ben was going for. I know chair is a pretty good option, but it's actually
frame 4.
Yeah, it's frame 4. So if timed correctly, ooh, JCC, there it is.
It's hard to do that. That OD is a very difficult one to make work in your favor because he can just whiff cancel the JC into the JCC and keep you jailed even though you OD.
Yeah, so JCC in general is just like a really, really great button, and can definitely force you to have to go for certain other options. Like right there, I think Benpai was in a position where they were basically forced, not even necessarily forced to EA, because Tsubaki can drop from the JC and then just keep themselves safe, or 2B to go low. So the RPS really is not in your favor if you block the first hit of JC.
Right. Alright, so we're 1-1 in the second. Good stuff from both players back. Definitely seems like Thantis kind of just decided to run it a lot more that game. I feel like game 1 was a lot more patient, respectful, and game 2 is a little bit more of a, I have good buttons, I'm just gonna kind of more or less gorilla my way through it. And it worked out, and here we go, the corner street.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I would call it gorilla, but either way, you're definitely right that Thantis definitely like ran their way in a lot more. I think part of it was them just being a lot more comfortable with like certain ranges and where Ben likes to move on the screen accordingly.
When he bursts out, oh, and he gets him with the overhead burst.
Ooh, and that's an unfortunate burst. Yeah, because
I think that's supposed to be an OD.
Possibly an OD. The 6-8 hit, but then Thantis whiffed the follow-up there. Oh, DP dive RC, and one stock doesn't have the meter to kill, but probably would D dive and go for something. Ooh, unfortunately.
Oh, and command grabs him on the wake up.
Yup, really great command grab. Haven't seen that from Thantis all set, actually.
Right, very good idea to save it there until you close the round. Double counter hit, a little bit of a scramble in the mid-screen.
Oh my goodness, they both just jumped and stared at each other in the eyes and backed out. Going straight to the corner, George out.
Good blocks. calls out the DP. Oh,
Wow, that combo.
wow.
This
fatal
is death.
combo is insane.
That was
A
nuts.
lot of damage. I mean, it was a fatal counter, but still, for Rachel getting 4.4 and the combo still had more going, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've never seen that 2C link either. Wow, that was a great call out on the jump in from by. Oh my goodness.
And we're going to be right in the corner at the start of the round.
George 13. I feel like I'm doing a
Oh.
flashback to the previous round. Oh my goodness.
And he bursts out. He's at half health. He's got no meter, only 25.
Oh, tried to charge stocks, got really greedy though. Oh, great 5D there.
Can't charge. Counter still 2.
Yeah, wanted Fantas to stay in the corner, but
Lightning there.
yeah, Fantas deciding to bulldoze their way in and spend the stocks for it.
Ooh, JCC catching him.
I'm looking for the burst now. It's coming.
See if he tries to wake up OD. Yep, there's the OD. After a
OD's
little
during-
loss, he just resets neutral here.
Yep.
I can just lightning rod. Oh, and he just runs right in.
Yeah, Fantas recognizing that. Oh wait, yeah, I'm just gonna jump in. This is my neutral now, and this might just kill with double super.
Yeah, oh, and he drops.
Oh, that was tragic.
Oh, but he
Oh.
smashed on him.
Oh, Ben didn't recognize and popped the burst. Might have been worried about a burst bait. Oh.
Unfortunate, but Thantis does take it 2-1 in the set.
Wow, that was it. I thought I felt like I that was going to be like a best out of 5 set.
It definitely is starting to get to that point. We're starting to get to our better players here. So a lot of these players could definitely be a top 3 or top 4 player of the bracket. So it's getting a lot scarier with the killers all having to come up against each other.
Yeah, for sure. There was definitely a lot more of a. I think Dantas really finally figured out how they needed to groove in the matchup and made their way in accordingly. And we have
Ben in the last game in alternate. Ben definitely got a lot of good pressure in the corner going stuff, but it was just a few confirms too little to close out the last game. And it definitely seems like once Fantas got the offense going. But enough on that. We got Onikage versus S here, or versus Fems even.
Fems is S. It's NE, so S might as well be synonymous.
S definitely enables Fems to be Fems, so
that is very true.
They're very interchangeable between the two of them.
Honestly. I can't stand Fem's card. They have the Jubei background, the lychee, the learning lychee icon, and then they pick the S.
You gotta respect all the kids. Oh, counter.
Ooh, that overhead is fake as all hell.
Doesn't punish.
Actually, wait, no, they have the crest up.
Ooh, and DP's out. And DP's in return, saying
So
I do, and then he side swaps.
Yeah, so those two DPs might kind of let you know what kind of players we're dealing with here.
Yeah. Oh, and then,
and another DP.
No, these players. Oh, and he blocks for the DP, but and
DP's again.
Pressure.
Oh my
wow,
god.
Good patience there from Fems, because he was definitely going to get baited if he went for it on wake up, but he waits to block a little and then the pressure.
Ooh, opts to go for the OD extension. Wants to get all the health back with the Ooh. Decides to go for Infernal Carnage Scissors, sorry. Ooh.
And he just
That's rough.
Goes into super good stuff there. Good recognition there for Fems to just jump in air to air and knowing that I can confirm this super kill combo.
Yeah, that was really good from them. So as you might imagine, Fems and Oni are more or less heart players. They do what they feel is right, and it may not make sense to us, but it works out for them a lot. And so there is never any shade thrown whenever we might point out, oh my goodness.
Fems is getting a lot of mileage so far off this tournament, off of these crest placements into the throws, catching people the way he can block the crest.
Yeah, I think, oh, that's death maybe. Active flow EA?
Oh, EA? Oh, and he's just alive with the pixel, and he...
Off to go for OD.
Wait,
Oh!
and he goes for the OD EP.
Bet it all on OD. The reason why that was also extremely rough, because Onikage had the meter to RC it, but it whiffed entirely.
Right. Good stuff there to Fems, though, closing out round 2. The P and honestly, it just seems like both of them kind of flying around with their crazy buttons, and S's are just kind of working out a little bit better. And Oni Kage looking to switch to the Jin here in game
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I guess wants to handle neutral, just with Jin instead.
Now, according to these match counts, Onikage is no slouch on Jin either, so definitely excited to see what bust out.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Rebel 1, action!
Opting for like ID, get out of the pressure. Oh, and he ODs through the standing overhead, punishes it.
Yep, okay, just wants to set up. Ooh, unfortunate drops. Manages to get the over though. So this is really good because he's managed to pop S's burst. I say this as they go for the 6A RC. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he got the burst out of the way, but on the OD, which means he was even able to keep a combo while the OD was burning. Oh, when he catches the second hit of the DP, very tricky sometimes. You can delay that a lot, and he gets him with
that was a really
catch.
great JC there. Wow.
Very good JC by Oni there to catch the EA out from a pretty good safe away.
Wow. Yeah, that was really fun to see from Oni. Wow, I don't think they've busted out their Jin yet in bracket, but they're really letting they're letting people know.
Very solid. Ooh, and he gets him with the DP on the reset attempt there. Back throw is saying you're in my corner now.
Time to guess.
Oh, he goes for the throw there.
Ooh, blocks the DP. What's the confirm here?
Oh, and he dropped it. Unfortunate. Oh, and he DP RCs. Good stuff. Catches.
Catches comes out pretty nicely. Oh, decided to back off.
Looked for the DP there.
They were nervous about that DPRC.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Looks like Fems put the fear in there.
Oh, and he
baits the burst!
Baits him! Incredible stuff to Onikage here. Like you said, I have not seen his Jin once, but definitely see why he swapped now. Very good stuff.
I have not seen the Jin in bracket. I played it a couple times in casuals, and it's very solid, but Jesus Christ, okay, that burst bait was kind of crazy.
That was very good burst bait. Wow.
Okay, so, yeah. This set's going about as high.
Right, yeah. It's a lot of high tension craziness going on. It seems like a lot of the name of the game is around DPs, honestly. It's a lot of, can I bait your DP? Are you going to DP on Wake Up? And a lot of the game's kind of been revolving around this.
I'd certainly say there's been a couple of decisive moments with DPs. I think in pressure, especially, it's been a lot I think it's maybe a bigger picture of just like, can I make you scared? Will you respect my pressure first? What happens then? And can I like run my game after the fact? And neutral is like a lot of dancing around, and either one player sets up like Fems, either sets up a crest, or again, right there, like OD has played a really major part in these last 2 games especially.
The ODs have been really good from Onikage to OD through Fems swings and get either a punish or at least keep from being put under pressure.
Yeah, unfortunately, in the corner now, no OD. Fems has 50 meter and burst available.
Oh,
DPRC's Oni's Wake Up.
Oh, and he goes for the command grab.
Goodness gracious. Okay, sets up Snowflake. Wants to keep up
and
the pressure.
he DP's out.
And OD'd again.
Just deciding to back off. Good choice here from them. Adjustment. You know, so far it's been like, okay, when I am in your face.
Excuse me?
Snowflake catches. I don't know if that was an OD hitbox like it changed or just Snowflake was like that. But
I have no idea. Oh, Fems look like they wanted to back up and accidentally gets clipped by the Snowflake again.
Ooh, good DP again.
Yeah, I'm like
really working out for Fems a lot.
Yeah, they're working out a good amount. I think Snowflake has been really good from Oni in order to keep Fems contained.
Right.
Is the best way that I'd like to put it.
Good jail from the DP choice.
Yeah. Fems opting to go into OD to extend it and goes into active
flow. Good decision there. Still gets the corner here. Opts for the crest.
Oh my goodness. Somehow survived the Boar special right there. Oh my goodness.
The grab.
It's time.
Pretty big damage here. Oh, and he goes for the reset. Very smart actually, because he he got the meter for the RC, and he probably figured that he could just milk a lot more damage into that hit.
Ooh, okay. With the DDP, we're still fine though. S is in neutral
and
and air throws.
And that's the combo. And he's gonna take it.
That's the set. Wow. Okay, that was a really fun showing. And I'm really glad that that character switch worked out pretty well for Onikage. Despite losing, the second game especially, and even in this third game right now, was very great from both players.
Yeah, it definitely just seemed like the third game was like Fems kind of just decided to play a little slower in some situations, which probably caught Oni off. Like he would back off into fireballs as opposed to just keep running in like he was doing previously, and that probably swapped it up a little, get a little more uncomfortable to run it in.
Yeah. So now it looks like we're in losers round 4. So we'll be streaming pretty much all of top 8 from here at this point. Sorry, I might be mistaken. No, this is... What part of this is it? Oh, it's Spooky versus Ice School. So many Susans. I'm getting mixed up. Oh, sorry. This is winners round 4.
Okay.
So this will determine who gets into winners semis. No. Sorry. This is winners. Yes. Yes. So this is winners semis, and this determines who goes into winners finals. Thank you very much, Tato. Yeah, I got really confused. I saw Susan, and I thought this was like they ran through losers, and this was Spooky versus Adroth. So it'll be really interesting to see how Ice School plays out this matchup in comparison to Adroth.
Right, it's very cool to get to see a matchup that we've seen both players, see how he plays. Ice School might have a little more experience as Arc. Goes into the OG combo here just to get the unlock side.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's just going for the unlock. Oh my goodness.
He catches him there.
Walk up 6B sweep. Jesus Christ. God press. And death. Jeez.
So far, 2 for 2 on Spooky getting God pressed by Susanoo players.
That's unfair.
When he just jumps in there. Oh, DPs!
Wow. Ice School is bulldozing their way in right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, cross trigger. Burst coming out soon? Either that or OD. Spooky does have a little bit of curse to work with in order to change the pace. Oh, no OD. Wow, that's surprising.
And he just bursts out. Oh, but he gets some spiders going. And
Ice School jumps up. Didn't recognize the fact that they could have actually IAD'd out of there, but looks like they're opting to jump out and just chicken block for most of it. Barrier's looking really low though, and still gets opened up.
Gets opened up again. This should be the corner here. Oh, and he goes for the Oki, but he's too far from the corner.
Oh, stagger 5As. Oh gosh,
oh,
that's dead.
Oh, he drops it.
Opted to go for the rat RC. Oh god!
Oh, and he supers out of it! This actually should be full curse. Oh no!
Drops the combo? Wait, okay, hold on a second.
Oh, he's 5C!
Oh my god!
Oh, and he tries to go for the fake out. Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
Very good there from Ice Cool to just keep the composure in the corner drop situation and kind of just get back to mid-screen a little bit to actually start having better options there.
Okay. Whew. All right. This is still 2 out of 3. Keep in mind, it's only 3 out of 5 once we get to the losers. Once we get to finals,
right?
Winners finals, losers finals, and grands.
Yep.
So, if Spooky doesn't make these adjustments soon, it's looking really rough for.
Sticking with the Arc.
Yeah, I don't really blame them for sticking to Arcuna.
No, it's definitely a solid. I don't feel like Arcuna was a problem there. I feel like there's just some minor adjustments to be made to make it happen either way.
Yeah, Ice School playing with a much different style, I would say, than Adroth. Really just opting to just say, what if I just kept doing blocks on the whole time?
Right.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
But yeah, let's see how this round start works out here.
Opting to just jump away, get out of there. Oh, but Ice School just kind of running them down in the sky.
Yeah, Ice School making really good use of the range on a lot of Susanoo's air buttons. because Susanoo's dash startup is just super bad and his approaches are a little limited, his air buttons have really, really great range to work with. And we're seeing Ice Cold put it to use again.
Wow, and he gets a throw on the wake up, and there's no burst here. So this could just be the round.
Death if
No,
he
it's definitely the reset. Oh, and he's just with the low.
Oh my gosh.
Rebel 2. Action.
Ooh, yeah, Spooky opting for the 6Bs. He's really good at using those in order to call out whenever people want to extend pressure. But so far, Ice School is called out, is either avoided or called out most of them. Oh my god.
And now we're in the corner again, and still no burst. Probably get it back during the next hit here.
Wheel level 2, Grand Viper, and level 3 tackle. The next hit kills and Ice School.
Goes for I think.
I think they wanted to bait out for air throw, maybe? Oh, gets hit with the 5D still. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, might be able to get the
Spooky resetting the neutral here.
Oh my!
Burst. Oh,
Burst the baits the burst.
Oh
my god!
Oh, Ice Cool in very quick fashion, and he takes the soul right out of him. I bait your burst and I bait your soul. It says it all.
Give me that soul. Gosh, that was a really great 2C there. Yeah, Spooky not necessarily maybe respecting the range of Susanoo 2C, and because it's jump cancelable, just opts to go for the bait. Just opts to bait the burst there. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, very good awareness there from Ice Cool to realize that Spooky basically had to burst that hit or very close to it. So good point there.
Yeah. So moving on, it looks like we have it's going to be Fems versus Thantis, which is I think it's a New England classic. I think they play a good amount.
They play a pretty good amount. I would say that like Fems versus Science Cat and Thantis are both like some of the more common like winner side rifle going into like top 4, top 3 kind of match.
Yeah. Yeah, so not surprising that Thantis is opting to stick to Tsubaki for this matchup. I'm unsure if Thantis pulled out Azrael against Fems last time, but they've seemed pretty comfortable sticking to Tsubaki for this entire tournament.
Right, and I mean, with good reason. The Tsubaki's been working out very, very well for him.
Round start, we got the JBs. Oh, okay. Fems starting the pressure up.
Oh, blocks the... But he's open up on the low, and now we're in the corner against S.
Ooh, okay. Jeez, that was awkward. I think Thantis wanted to opt for the reset, but didn't work out in their favor. Ooh, charges the Boris right in Thantis' face. Next special from Fems, assuming he blocks everything, and I was right as I say that he gets hit. Commentator's curse. Never mind. We'll continue that later. Okay.
Pops the OD. Gets out with the jump out, and then tries to tag him, but Juicy ducks below the crest.
Yeah, gets it with the second part of it. Jumps over the reversal super. Goes for projectile.
Tries to charge, but cancel the charge pretty quickly, so it can be pretty difficult to catch.
Yeah, I think Fems maybe wanted to call out a D charge from Thantis.
Goes
It's a
for the
pretty
side
great
swap,
button.
but he's ready to block it.
Ooh, gets a 5B air hit. Doesn't confirm though. This is looking real awkward. Fems now has Boris, so he can bulldoze his way in with a special if he wants to start his pressure and keep himself safe.
Oh, and he just
DPs anyway. That DP with Boris is also safe, so that's a really good position. And had the meter to RC if they wanted anyway. Ooh, okay. Good block right there. Ooh, calls out the air fireball. Oh,
he
that's
tries to be in the sky. Oh, but he looks for the burst.
Unfortunately, Fems does not. Oh, burst there instead. Okay.
It's very hard to read Fem's burst because they're not necessarily practical. Like you were saying earlier, it's more of a heart thing of like, I want to burst now.
Yeah, I think the way how Fems bursts is very hard to predict. And so Thantis is the type of person that will opt for burst baits a good amount, especially in like casuals. So I'm not surprised that he went for the burst bait there and it just didn't work out. But sometimes you gotta let them know that you're willing to do so.
Right. Oh, and he goes for the EA immediate. Does not work out for him.
That's rough. Tsubaki EA has a lot of range.
Oh, 2C's out.
Oh, that's death.
And that was what you were talking about earlier too with the 2C auto-correcting. So even though he went for the jump around side swap, he still got clipped by it.
Yeah. Wow, that was super bold to just jump in and JB despite the crosshair throw counter. Ooh, that was not a burst bait. That's just the Tsubaki combo. Oh, God, I know that turn.
And he just goes right into EA.
I don't blame Thantis mashing there.
No, it's definitely a good mash.
Oh, wow, that's awkward. Okay.
Good mash out by Thantis.
Ooh, good hesitate there. Wants to make sure that they don't eat a DP. Ooh, eats the overhead. RC. Ooh, burst bait? Or does he kill? Oh, unfortunate.
Burst out. And he goes for the super, but no punish.
Goodness gracious, that's awkward. Oh, EA
then he just EA's. Good story by Thantis here.
Yeah, so Tsubaki EA has a stupid amount of range. It will hit you from like bracket of 5B range type beat. So,
yeah, I believe it's Tsubaki, Izoi, and like Carl have like 3 of the, and like Amane have like some of the best reaching EAs.
Yeah, those EAs have a really, really great horizontal range. And then, you know, of course, some other EAs are better for anti-airing. You have Bullet, Jin, so on and so forth. But yeah, that was a really good adjustments from Thantis to start running their neutral game and converting it into a nice game 1 win.
Yeah, and we're going to stick with the S going to game 2. I would respect the decision, obviously.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Is that? No. I was going to comment on the songs, but that's not too relevant. Okay. Oh, God. SJB is such a great button for neutral. It's just, this is my space and you have to hold that. We talk about Tsubaki JC, which is also a really great button with long reach, but very good in different ways.
Right. Oh, and he gets the DP bait, and he didn't have a stock to cancel it.
Yeah, unfortunately, no fatal counter there, but still a good punish on a DP. Can't blame them for that. But ooh, Thantis
he
gets
burst
the
out,
hit.
says I want to keep the corner, and he does dive out that time.
Oh,
the DP of his own.
Oh my goodness. Tsubaki DP has very little invuln frames, but is active for a long time.
He catches the backdash.
Oh my god,
he
that's
doesn't
a
get
kill.
the turn, but then he just reset picks up, and
this
can't kill off of it. But he's in a really good situation, just needs 1 hit here in the corner.
Expecting a CA really soon. Oh, Ops just mash instead. Never mind. Ooh, really great
pressure
match.
Going though. Oh, and he RC.
Good RC. Puts himself in active flow too. Burst meter's coming back up and got meter to blow. I think this is bananas. Nope.
I think he's opting to save the meter. Oh, and he just gets
unfortunate. Flipped by the JC. Gets a good JC starter. This is gonna go straight to the corner. I think Tsubaki gets like half the stock off of it. Nope, opts to go for 2.
Oh, DP's on wake up. Gets 4 set up.
Wake up. Oh, recognize the 3C.
Doesn't get the punish, but does get the pressure started.
Ooh,
and
blocks the DP now. Oh, that's tragic. Yep, Thantis wants to maintain their position just a little bit away from the corner to keep Fems from jumping out, but Fems, doesn't matter anyways, manages to jump out regardless, and we're back to neutral.
And he's gonna clip. Oh, and he
goes
goes
up
that.
Twice.
Sets up the boars.
Plus frames, my turn still. Ooh, DP's out. Oh, 6Bs. ODs, oh my goodness. Ooh, block the RC, but gets open up still. In OD, can't burst it, and that's going to be the game 2.
Yep, it's going to be 1-1 in the set. Good stuff there. Good adjustments there to do what has to be done to win a little bit better. I think there was a lot of cross-ups there, it seemed like reset cross-ups and stuff like that, especially in the second round. That definitely just kind of caught Thantis.
Yeah, it looked like there were a bit more scrambles in that situation that Fems managed to capitalize on very well, and just had a easier time navigating neutral. I think part of it also was that Fems was opting for some really good buttons to space out Tsubaki and make it a lot harder for Thantis to approach.
Yeah.
And it looks like, yeah, Dantis is going to be locking in Tsubaki once again. This is for the set to determine the next player in winners finals that goes up against Ice School, who has been tearing it up in this bracket.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel.
Really curious to see what the round start here is going to be. And it's going to be jump forward and jump back. Wow.
A little surprising seeing Fems back off at round
Yeah.
start.
I was thinking, not so much the startup. Oh, when he gets to the active flow. Oh, when he gets split.
Yep, Tsubaki got 3 stocks, so can make a lot better, make a lot more use out of a lot of these conversions. But now, what's the mix-up? Is Fem's gonna DP? Nope, opts the block.
He's one wake up.
CA's out and still gets hit with JC.
Ooh, just DPs. But it's fine. Far away. Ooh, and he just gets below.
Okay, and this is gonna extend into Fem's pressure a bit more. Crest setup. Ooh, RC's on the dive. Now let's see whether Fems are in. Oh, okay, Fems does not opt the OD on the TTV there.
Fems blocking the hammers has been very, very good this set for him so far. I don't think he's been hit by any of them outside of combos.
Yeah, I don't think he's been hit by very much at all. If at all, rather. Yeah, Fems opting to get Boris while Thantis grabs. Ooh, okay.
Oh, goes for the man grab.
Great 2C to call that out. Okay, this is definitely death. Yep. Oh,
no, he drops it!
That's rough. That's
a
super
little too high up.
Oh, text the throw too. Ooh, this is death. This is death. Oh, that's tragic.
I do know that S and Bullet are two of those characters that have some weird hit confirms sometimes with them because their bodies and their hitboxes just kind of shift in a weird way that's hard to adjust to.
Yeah, they're very small. Dantis definitely wanted to go into super to just yeah, does that throw a lot where he'll an anti-air will happen and you might tech out of it and then he'll immediately IAD and try to throw. Okay, blocks there. Ooh, okay, gets the Bourse. Crests his setup, has to hold a lot of this pressure. Yep, great EA there.
Able to get active flow.
3 stocks on hand too.
Oh, DPs.
Air DP, oh my goodness.
Ooh, DPs again.
I
But he
think
actually
that traded on S60? Wow,
okay. Ooh, he just gets the counter hit.
Yep, and this is looking like it's in Fem's favor once again. Active flow, full burst, pops it right then and there. Wants to keep the momentum.
Flow is gone, which is good for Thantis here. Oh, and he...
Oh my god. Great patience from Thantis on the defense there. Ooh, 100 meter, you bet your... Ooh, obstacle for OD. Wants to close this out now. It's do or die.
Wants the stocks. He's got full stocks, almost 50 meter.
Fems CAing again. Yeah, Fems has opted for... I think it's the most Fems has CA'd in this entire set. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Oh, nail biter. Oh, and he caught him with the air. And
caught him.
Hit.
Yeah, caught him out with the jump cancel on there. Wow, that was really tragic. That, oof.
That super drop combo was a very tragic one. But good stuff with Fems there.
Yeah, that's a drop that's haunting. Shoutouts to Fems for capitalizing on that, of course.
Right.
And making the use of it. So we have later on Fems versus Ice Cool for your winners finals match. And Thantis has been set to losers bracket, and they will fight the winner of Valkyrie Koji versus Adroth.
And we're going to go over to losers now, I believe, to check out some of those games.
So each of these losers matches from now on, given that we have enough time, will be on stream. So let's see who we have coming up next here. Yeah, it looks like
be Valkyrie Koji Adroth, as you were talking about just now.
Yes, okay. So this match, I'm not sure how often these two play, actually. I think I wouldn't be shocked if they played before. So we saw Ice Cool show a lot of the Susans in bracket how to do it against the Izanami. I'm curious if Valkyrie Koji stays Izanami or decides to opt into Mai. Who do you think Valkyrie Koji would choose?
Considering it's the Susan matchup again, I could see the Izanami, but also seeing as how the last time that matchup happened didn't necessarily go in Valkyrie's favor, maybe try out the Mai, see what's up with it, see if you can make it work in the matchup.
Yeah, honestly, I'm expecting Izanami, but it looks like the Mai here. Probably just choosing a color or just taking a few deep breaths. But yeah, okay, it's looking like Mai here actually. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna see it. Oh,
no. Izanami last second spot, catching you with the cross up.
Yeah, I got mixed up. Oh man, okay, yeah, decides to offer Izanami still. Yeah, it makes sense. This is the matchup that they seem to trust in. Keep it going.
Alright, so what we're gonna see here is I'm really curious to see how Adroth deals with the Izanami floats and everything. Because Ice School definitely seemed he figured out some good ideas to get around it, but different players, different ideas, you know.
Yeah, Ice School was very calm and just pretty much understood where to 2C a lot of the times. And Valkyrie Koji didn't really float too high enough in order to contest it. I will say, of course, like, Susan 2C is massive. Oh, we got an early burst here. Okay, does not want to deal with Susan pressure. Definitely wants to take this round here and now. Locked out of active flow, which is unfortunate. And now we have a big OD advantage from Susanoo, who can just opt to, on pretty much any confirm at this point, pop OD, get seals, and make this work. Oh my goodness, that was some
corner again now against no burst. Oh, and there's the counter, so immediately spends the 50 meter as it pops up.
Yep. Ooh, gets hit out of 6B. Looks like that might have been accidental, not too sure. Oh,
sword.
My goodness.
Ooh, can't block when you're floating.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Ooh, chips out with Aura. That was really smart.
Very smart by everyone there.
Yeah. So even
the
if
super was very smart with the no block on the float, and then the chip out was good.
Yeah, even if Valkyrie decides to opt to barrier block, you pretty much space yourself out because of Orb, despite it being negative, and you can't really do much about it, and you're at a life disadvantage. So that was really, really smart from Adroth right there. Ooh, gets clipped out of Skull.
Went down. But now he's got the corner with this combo here.
Great corner, gonna set up probably Bits here. Oh, ribcage.
Bits.
Ooh, gets opened up with a 2B.
Oh, and he catches with the overhead. Oh, and he tries to
little reset. Ooh, runs out of barrier. Ooh, can't fucking Bits. Just stood there.
Oh, and he has to burst there. It's a lot of damage to Susan.
Oh my god.
Oh, and he just gets clipped out of Skull again.
Yeah, once again, that 2C is putting in so much work and locked out.
And that super is gonna drop.
Probably kill. Yeah. Oh, wow. No. Oh, got Sword Super full screen, and you have 6A. Doesn't even matter if Valkyrie decides to opt for Ribcage. At this point, they'll get chipped out of most anything.
Oh, and he goes good backdash.
That was a great backdash on the 2C.
Oh, but
wow.
Hit the other side. Susan 2C is such a big button. It covers both sides of the 2, so very decently safe on cross-up anti-air situations.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate because it looked like Valkyrie Koji was very ready for these 2Cs. You could see like the little backdash there on the float. Right. But tried to press the advantage still and managed to get clipped out anyways. So game 1 going in Adroth's favor, I don't want to say dominantly, but I would wager to say it was rather comfortably.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like a lot of the decision-making was on point. And we're going to get the Mai switch now. Okay, so yeah, like I said, try out the matchup, see what's up with it. You know, also maybe just put Mai at the end of the tournament, let your last possible game, you know, bring it with her. Keep yourself alive.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
According to the chat, these two play a lot, so
okay.
So the Mai switch is not unpredictable. But yeah, we'll see how this pans out.
Yeah, very curious to see this matchup because we've not yet, and I've never seen.
Oh my god! An unfortunate start from the jump. Gets hit with a 6D.
Oh, and now we're in the corner. Bursts out.
Oh my goodness, that juncture, and he got the tipper too, so that would have broken guard if Adroth did not barrier that. So really, really good recognition there. Adroth looking
just jumps out and takes the corner and then starts his combo.
Wow, great pickup with the 2A. I did not expect that, and looks like they're unlocking wheel. This is dangerous.
GRM.
This kills, especially with OD on hand.
Yeah.
Yep, right there. Had the level 2 wheel for the combo extension.
Very good confirm.
We are already at set point for Adroth.
Wow. This set's blowing by.
Sheesh.
It just seems like once Adroth gets the advantage in the offense going, it's really hard for Valkyrie to kind of break back out of it.
Yeah, Adroth has played a very patient neutral throughout. Ooh, that's opened up a throw. Alright, this is going... Ooh, unfortunate drop. Ooh, manages to pick up still anyways. Alright, this will be pretty good damage.
Gets the 3K and the reset. Corner pressure.
Set up for that high-low there. Okay. Backs up. Ooh, gets the... Oh, tipper. Double overhead, blocks it. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yep, and we're just seeing variable arts pressure here.
The throw.
Up. This won't kill quite yet. Next hit will kill
the
though.
last hit situation. He goes for the throw again. The jump out.
Ooh, 5B, 6B fatal. RC
Oh,
to make the first lead.
Ooh,
Ooh,
he just runs up, tries to grab him.
oh my god! Crouching hit, confirm. Gets the wheel.
It's a big
Goes in
damage.
OD.
Oh,
I
dropped it.
Yeah, I think Adroth wanted the level 2 wheel. Oh my goodness. Avoids the shockwave. Oh my god, that was
Got
so
the magic
awkward.
pixel on deck.
Oh, this is death.
And he
It goes.
also with the magic pixel. Oh my goodness.
Oh
Adroth's gonna take it.
no! 2 of the Susanos in bracket, showing everybody else the business. Wow.
Oh, incredible.
Goodness gracious, yes. That was really great from Adroth there, showing good matchup knowledge between the Izanami and the Mai.
And also just really solid pressure too. It seemed like once the pressure started, it didn't stop until a hit happened most of the time for him. So
Yeah, that's right.
and he definitely blocked out a lot of the on defense. He was definitely holding it down very well. So good stuff. Good stuff to Valkyrie too. Definitely liked the Mai switch. I think it worked out pretty okay, solidly. It's just like a little unfortunate with that magic pixel at the end, but you know.
Yeah,
And
so,
now we're gonna go Onikage and Mai.
yeah, Onikage versus Ben. So we're gonna see Ragna Rachel.
Or
I would not. Amane? Okay. Whoa. I was about to say that was gonna shock me. Okay. Whew, okay. So I'm pretty sure that. Oh, Jin or Ragna? Jin or Ragna? Jin or Ragna? And survey says Ragna.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure Ben is relatively familiar with this matchup. New England has a good amount of Ragna players to train up with.
Also, Ben is a very big practice partner with Rowan, who at many points has been one of like the best Ragnas we've had. So he's definitely very comfortable at fighting the character, I would say.
Rowan is, yeah, basically the matchup guru, just due to how many people they play. But that's besides the point. We know that Benpai has pretty good experience against Ragna. I'm not sure how it is for Onikage with Rachel, though.
Good
DC
player gets a counter hit.
Yeah, it looks like Onikage is putting a lot of respect to 2C. Ooh, clip with the 2B. Nothing coming of it yet. Onikage really running pressure. Ooh, and now we've reset to neutral. Kind of surprised we haven't seen any like
He just
attempts
gets
to...
the JC again.
Oh, and baits the burst! That's death too! Oh, that's rough, buddy. Goes into super. Why not?
You got the cash, might as well.
Jeez, if you got it, better spend it. Wow, okay.
Ooh, and he just Jason. These JCs have been working out wonders for Onikage.
It is such a good button to use. Oh, gets called out with the
chairs.
CC.
Oh, but he doesn't get the confirm off
Ooh,
of it.
that's an awkward OD. I think they actually wanted burst there to keep up momentum. Oh, that was such a good bait on the anti-airs there. That was so rude.
Now we're back in the corner. Burst is pretty far away and not quite at the 50 meter for a counter sold either.
Oh, goodness. Okay, yeah, it looks like if Ben survives long enough, they'll get their burst coming up. Yep.
Yep, there's the burst. And next hit will come.
Oh, another burst bait!
Oh,
Oh
man.
my god!
Onikage out here taking souls.
You can't just take New England Souls like that. I get it. You won last bracket. You're a good player and you're really good. But you don't need to take people's souls like that. Jesus.
So I'm very curious here to see what Benpai does, because I know he's got a Naoto and I think maybe one or two other characters. He might just stick with the Rachel, but wouldn't be super surprised to see a swap. Okay, there it is.
Yeah. Okay. That was really that was really unfortunate on the burst there. I guess it could have been. It probably could have. It might. Maybe it was OD, but either way, Onikage capitalized on that really beautifully.
Right. And that's like a really bad situation too, because you have to burst that 6B or the next hit would have just killed anyways. So
yeah,
good awareness there from Oni to know that just 6B burst bait.
Yeah. It looks like everybody in chat agrees it was probably OD. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, those are always sad time to see. But online is sometimes just like that.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. And either way, yeah, I do want to highlight again that Onikage was like watching for burst, because pretty much next hit killed there. But regardless, we're in the second game. That's behind us.
And Ben's gonna get that start hit, get to the corner here, set up George.
Yep, already we're having a way better start for Benpai over here. Dragged Onikage straight to the corner.
He's through, and he's just gonna say, "No, I'm actually side swapping."
Wow, I have never seen that before.
Very creative side swap. I have never seen that either.
That's really cool. Okay, that's super awesome. Wow, that must be kind of finicky too, based on screen positioning with the wall bounce. But either way, enough gushing about Onikage. Benpai, despite everything, called out
to the DP, but then he just DPs again.
Oh
no
my
fear.
goodness, no fear at all in Onikage. RCs, yep, wants to get the corner carry. You do not want to deal with Rachel in neutral. Yep, opts for the 5B. Wow, that clipped
gauntlet.
So
there's the burst. Ooh, he just hits
gets clipped out of wind still. Okay. Oh, great wind in order to move out a little bit. All right.
Confirm off the bat. Ooh, he drops it. Oh,
drops it, but we're still going to the corner. Yep. Sets up George. Doesn't want to deal with DP at all.
Oh, RC's out. It's the corner positioning. Oh, and he just gauntlet. The online special.
All right. Oh my goodness. Ooh, gets the pickup. All right, this is gonna lead into pretty good Oki right there. Yep, opts to go low. Benpai, great block there. Ooh, this is a really unfortunate position right now. Onikage is stuffing him with 5Bs right now. Can you? Oh my, 5B, 5B again.
Oh, and he counter hits him there. Oh, this is a rough situation.
This is
be a
really
next
rough.
hit kills kind of thing. But he's almost got burst back.
Yeah.
Just gotta
really
hold it down. Oh, he just
literally just 5B.
Oh, good mash out from Ben, and then he gets the next hit out too.
Yeah, that was a really great match.
And now he's doing the pressure with the DP bait on the George, and he just full screen drives over there.
Oh my
And he
goodness.
mashes
Okay.
again. Oh,
What?
and then he RCs. Oh, and he counter tilts out.
Doesn't want to deal with him at close range. Wants to back off.
Getting some wind back here.
Super low on barrier. Get the wind. Just try and set up. You got 45 seconds left on the clock. Nightmare Edge. Clip George.
Oh. And this is going to be the corner combo.
Sets up George. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, burst.
Kill, because he reset. Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Good stuff by Ben there. It's looking a little dire, but really brought it back there.
That was really, really clutch from Ben there, to have the fortitude to deal with that situation in neutral at such low health with anything's gonna kill and still manage it. And ooh, we're looking at what's unfortunately a familiar round start for this set. Onikage running it down. 3.4k round start. Oof.
Ooh, jumps out, but he gets clipped. He's trying to go for something.
Ragnar 5A, really good anti-air.
Yeah.
Ooh, tried to extend, but it blue beated instead.
Gets him with the stall in the air, but he still gets clipped on his way down. Ooh,
You cannot bait more bursts, Oni. Stop!
Oh,
no! No, don't do it! Don't go!
He drops the combo.
God!
And he bursts.
No, don't! Oh my God!
The disrespect at the end by Oni with the walks too. Oh my goodness.
I'm going to give Onikage the benefit of the doubt. Actually, no, I can't give them the benefit of the doubt. They're the type of person to do that intentionally. Oh my god.
Wow, and that's gonna do it for that set. 2-0 to Oni.
Baited the burst, walked up, gets hit, instantly bursts, and took the set. Jeez. Yeah, the Onikage doing a big show out and kind of saying a big message to NE like, hey, I beat you guys last time and I might just do it again.
Yeah, and this time he's gonna run it through losers, make it a little more exciting and difficult for himself.
Yeah, oh goodness. So now on the other side of the other section of the losers bracket, we have Adroth and Thantis. So we will see if New England can persevere. Because I believe it is winners finals is Fems versus Ice School, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yes, so this will determine whether or not we keep an even amount of NE players, more or less, depending on... Actually, no. It's NE versus out of state for both of the losers matches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And
okay.
correct me if I'm wrong, but this also, Thantis winning this would be the run back on Onikage from last week.
Yeah, assuming bracket works out that way. But right now, we have Adroth and Thantis. This is a run back from last week, actually, where Thantis managed to clutch it out.
Yeah.
So we will see how this goes out and see what adjustments Adroth has made in between the previous week and now.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Oh, it's out of the air-to-air situation on locks.
Okay, gets the ground Viper. Oh, obstacle for OD. Yeah, Tsubaki round start is pretty much fine.
And then, but he gets the dive auto-correct.
I hate dive autocorrect. It's so good. But yeah, so the
overhead with the hammer.
Ooh, great job there. Nearly at 5 stock still. JCC hasn't even popped any RC shenanigans. Just opting to keep
backdash.
Oh goodness.
Countersalts out.
Gets the autocorrect. Yep. Decides to play it safe and double jump cancels. Does not want to eat the Susanoo 2C. Okay. Really great respect from both players right now.
I think that was an attempt on a 2C anti-air for the hammer, not realizing the knife was coming.
I think so. Ooh, baits out the DP.
Ooh, and then he bursts out.
Bursts out there.
Ooh, gets clipped, and then he gets the air grab.
If this all lands, this is death. Yep. Keep it simple. Go for C super. Even if that wouldn't kill, he had enough meter to go into D charge D super right there and just finish it off. Ooh, YOLO 3C not really working out for Thantis there. Yeah, Adroth looking to really just punish Thantis for recklessly charging up drive. But Thantis, really great knowledge on just the vertical height of 6A. He has ducked so many of them. He's jumped them at such like a close.
Right. Just like perfect spacing over it.
Yeah, super good. Ooh, wanted to go for the cross-up, but Adroth goes for the delay tech, and 2C C ends up hitting the same side, or it's
side swap to the corner. No stocks on Tsubaki, so these combos won't be too much, but
oh my goodness, JCC, what a button. Okay, definitely respecting the OD coming up here. Let's see if there's any bait. Yup, baits the burst! And this is death!
Yep, and that's going to be right into EA. And that's going to be game 1 with a burst bait.
Yage, I think that's been how many burst baits in the past 2 sets?
4 or 5?
4 or 5? Jesus Christ. 4. Thank you, Tata. 4 burst baits in 2 sets. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Thantis really showing out to Adroth like, yeah, I beat you last time and it was for good reason. I'm gonna wax you again. Good.
Yeah, definitely showing up right now. It definitely seems to have Idris' number. Let's see if Idris can get any adjustments here, though, going into game 2.
Yeah, DGF in the chat, putting out the burst icon. Yeah, he got baited super hard. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going into the second game. Thantis did a really great job. I'm curious to what adjustments Adroth will make here.
Yeah, I think a big thing is Thantis is very comfortable on 6A, and that kind of just like pushes Suze in a weird situation here because if he just jumps over it, he gets charged free, so it's kind of a tricky neutral move. But he's making it work right now.
Ooh, yeah, really great. Has level 2 wheel then. Oh my goodness. Adroth loves level 2 wheel as well. Has sword as well.
This roll.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Adroth has sword and wheel, which are really, really great damage-wise for Susanoo. So I would not be shocked if... Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Dantis gets his hits in. So now all we have to do is just see what happens next. No stocks
available. Adroth does have some stuff, but no DP, so Wake Up's a little more difficult. Does have to kind of just block it.
Okay, get 16.
Oh, and he's just getting caught.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure what Adroth is getting clipped by, but Dantis is guessing right on whatever it is that Adroth is doing. 5As again? Oh my goodness, this is unrelenting. This might just be death. He got dive RC. Into super?
Oh, yeah, super, yep.
Right then and there. Wow.
If I had to guess, I would think Adroth is probably trying to jump out on Wake Up or something like that. Just try to get out of the situation, maybe. Because none of those were counter hits, so he just got caught.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and he just gets the counter hit there, but side swaps.
Double side swap and gets Grand Viper out. Okay. Yeah, Ops just OD does not want the block.
OD, so good job there, but Adroth kind of just gets rid of the OD all entirely. Ooh, yeah, and he goes for the EP dive, but he still gets get out.
Doesn't have the meter to RC, and it's looking like this round is all Adroth's.
And that's going to be, ooh, good stuff.
What a momentum swing. That is literally the mirror image of what happened last game.
Right, yeah.
Okay, let's see how this goes out now. First advantage towards Adroth.
There on the knife.
Yeah, looked like it. Okay. Dantis still up. Wow, great JC there to call out the approach by Adroth. Okay, looks like we're going straight down into Oki. What's the mix?
Just staggering.
Oh,
and then
side swap there.
Hammer.
Dive. Ooh, try to do the cross under again. Looks like we got a little bit of lag here from net play. Okay. Oh my, great block on the 6D there. Oh, doesn't even opt to RC there. Wow, okay. Yep, goes low. Ooh, try to go for command throw. Second hit of 2C. Oh my goodness, this is... Adroth is dangling on a nice edge. OD on hand for Dantis right now. Ooh, that was definitely OD right there. Yeah, I wanted to get the OD. Oh, gets the throw. This might be death. Burn it. D-dive. 6C. Super. And Dantis takes it once again.
Low. But better stuff there for Adroth. I really like that, especially the second round and the third round too. Just some good adjustments, but not quite enough. Seems like Dantis just has a pretty good idea how to deal with Susan.
Yeah, it looked like, especially in the second game of like that round one, that was wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow. Okay, so coming up next, we have another Susanoo. We're finally reduced to only one snake, guys. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I'm incorrect. Yeah, we got Onikage versus Spooky. So this determines whether or not we have a. Let's see. This is still loser semis. Yes. Wow. Okay. So this basically determines. Yeah. This basically just determines losers final. Sorry.
I think it determines loser semis, doesn't it?
Yes, this is loser semis, and this winner. Yeah, winner goes into losers finals, and that'll be determining who fights Dantis. Both players have actually played really, really well against Dantis in bracket before. So no matter what, who wins out of this should be interesting.
Yeah, this is quarters still. So semis goes, and then the winner of semis has to play whoever loses winners finals, who we haven't seen yet.
Right. You're correct. Sorry about that. No, you're all good. Yage here to keep us honest.
Alright, so let's see what happens here, because I haven't seen these two play that much, and I don't really know too much about the Arcanate Ragna matchup, but so far, Spooky with the pressure into Curse, and we're going to the corner, and time to guess.
Yeah. Does he opt for reset? Oh, this is really awkward. Okay, Onikage manages to block a good amount.
And then he bursts out, but he gets clipped by the bugs.
Not sure if I agree with that burst, but either way, it looks like we're resetting to neutral. Okay, opts to go for the reset right there. Ooh, doesn't get the T2C, that's rough.
Oh, yep. And baits the DP, and
Spooky is ready for
that
DPs.
Should do it.
This might just kill outright. Oh, nope.
Oh.
Next mix-up. Yeah, can't DP if it's Arakune, and Spooky is definitely no joke and knows how to mix up very, very safely.
Yes. Oh, and gets caught out of the spider. Oh, it just gauntlets him in the air.
Yeah, Air Gauntlet Hades is a really good tool Ragnar has for contesting some airspaces.
Oh, and he gets the second hit.
Gauntlet Hades once again. So I do want to say that Gauntlet
Good
Hades
OD.
second hit, oh yeah, great OD right there. Gets the curse immediately, and curse is going to last longer now. Okay, use OD, so we're back at the regular curse speed. Ooh, this is rough.
And he just, he bursts out.
I think he had to burst there, because
Yeah,
oh,
and he's
air
just
throw.
the air throw. So yeah, like you were saying with the Gauntlet Hades there, the second hit you can actually just crouch under and get a punish on. So
Yeah, that
but
was
it worked out
surprising.
for him.
Yeah, I think the major thing that Ragnar can do is that if he has 50 meters and the first hit of Gauntlet Hades is blocked, he can RC and then air dash like JD instead, and that won't lose to crouchers.
Right, and that'll actually beat it out because it's a double overhead situation, which good mix up. But he did end up getting the Hades. I think he knows that a lot of his opponents respect the RC there, so he just kind of goes into the Hades a lot.
Yeah, I suppose so. Either way, we're going right into the second match. And I'm not going to lie, I think Onikage is not quite too sure how to approach neutral here, and Spooky's looking extremely comfortable.
Yeah, I will say it's very hard to get Arcune experience because Spooky's one of the few ones on this side of the country you can even play against.
Yeah, Spooky's one of the few to still do it. And I think with the way how Onikage likes to play, I agree with that first.
Yeah.
That's definitely fair. That would have led to either curse or nearly curse outright. Yeah, as DGF points out, Spooky, Prey, and Shadow Man are pretty much the main Arakunes out here, still doing it.
Right.
And on net, yeah. But yeah, okay.
When he gets the side swap into the full curse combo.
Curse outright.
And now Patton gets in the corner again. And he goes invisible and he baits the DP.
Yeah, it looks like this is some matchup unfamiliarity. Onikage is definitely somebody that would want to RPS and DP, but he cannot do that against Arakune.
Yes.
He's just too safe.
Yeah. And that's going to be almost 6k off that DP punish. Arcune has some very high damage on the right starters. It's actually very scary to guess wrong in those RPS situations, even if you could DP out.
Yeah, it's certainly rough. Oh, great challenge from Spooky right there. Ooh, it looks like that was a bit of a drop there.
I'm not sure. I think you need the RC for the shark to actually get a lot of percents off. And he
yes. Okay. That OD, sorry, that burst definitely makes sense to me, but this is really rough
anyways, now. And now this is a really scary situation. And he gets him with the cross up, but he goes for another.
Okay. And that is a quick 2-0 from Spooky.
Yep. 2-0 in the GGs in the general chat.
And now we have this is the, as far as I'm aware, this was a very common matchup in our earlier weeks of our net play weeklies. We have Spooky versus Vantis. We will see that later, however. We're going to have winners finals right now.
And winners finals is going to be Fems versus Ice Cool. So this will be very interesting to see because I feel like Ice Cool is a very good player of playing against like character matchups and stuff like that. But Fems doesn't really play S like an S you'll ever fight in. So interested to see how he adjusts to Fems and Fems playstyle.
Yeah. I just want to count that both of these guys have made some pretty great runs through bracket. Ice Cool tearing it up against Spooky, Valkyrie, Koji, and Uber, and it looks like they beat they had a relatively high seed. And Fem's no slouch either, running through a lot of people in bracket. We saw that really great match with him versus Stanthus earlier. So this should be very interesting. And no matter who wins or loses in this set, we will have a New England member in grand finals. So just keep that in mind for all of you that are betting on out-of-staters or any to win.
Oh, that's a good point. All right, very curious to see how this matchup will go here. See what the round start looks like. And Fem's just running right in and standing overhead some. Good stuff. And we're going to the corner.
Let's keep going. Sets up the crest. Yeah, Ice School knows that he has to respect it. Doesn't have DP. Oh, OD's through
Good
there.
EA there. Gets the active float set up.
Yeah. Didn't OD on time, so had to opt for the EA there.
Good recognition though.
Oh, for sure.
And now we're back in the neutral. Fireballs out there. Ooh,
Yep.
backdash
Backs
to
up
the
a
corner.
bit.
Good stuff.
Yeah, Ice School putting a lot of respect towards Fems. Oh my, 2C hitbox is so great. It's super, super great for Susanoo to call out.
It is
these heroes.
very, very good. And the
Oh my
DPRCs.
On Fems' wake up.
Oh, and he purple with them.
Come on!
Oh,
Can't do that to
my.
him.
Rebel 2.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're back to neutral. We're back, folks. Okay, Fem still... Oh, goodness. Those JDs are a little risky, but just because that Susanoo 2C has a pretty decent
TRM
reverse
zone.
hitbox. Yeah. Calling
So
out
I
Ice School's
definitely
defense.
think that, yeah, Fems is definitely delaying these wake-up throws because he also was catching Aura also earlier with the TRMs, so...
Yeah, we're seeing Fems finally getting to play their style of game. Active flow, burst is going to be up soon. Next hit definitely kills.
Slap at him.
Ooh, DPRC, makes sense. You got the meter, might as well. It's getting
Oh,
calm
and he
play.
catches the DP.
DP in
Doesn't
the air.
see it. But one hit.
Yeah, Fems playing it
Ooh,
back.
Good
Yeah.
stuff by Fems there. Grab
Great
himself a
choice.
key going into round 3.
Yeah, great choice there from Fems to just back off. You are S, you have great buttons, and you are forcing a Susanoo to approach who has, like, little to no life.
Yeah.
But right now, ooh, gets the blue bait pickup. We're going straight to the corner here. Safe jumps.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then he throw counters him. And that's gonna do it for the OD timer.
Yeah, it just runs out the OD clock right there. Has DP
Oh,
and level 2 wheel.
overhead.
This might just kill outright. Oh, nope. Ops
Nope.
go for JD there.
Fems push himself out of the corner with that.
Okay, Crest is set up.
Good air to air. Ops for fireball.
rushing in.
Oh, and
Gets
he
hit by the
sees him. Yep. You have to be real careful about that 2C.
Yeah, I think Fems is starting to realize that they have to adjust. I think Fems needs to realize that they have to adjust to that 2C because Ice Cool is more than willing to throw it out, and its hitbox is super good. And Fems likes to use S's air movement in order to stay in a really good spot. But yeah, that 2C is putting in an insane amount of work. I feel like almost every Susan match we've seen thus far, 2C has made like a really important button.
It's true. 2C and JC, I feel like, have been the two strongest buttons from Susan in this tournament so far.
Yeah, JA and JB also putting in a good
Yes.
amount of work, I'll say, for the air-to-airs. We haven't seen that as much from Ice Cool. I think it's mostly because of S's JBB range.
Right.
But yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Fems just hasn't been able to just
The wheel of fate
force
is turning.
Ice Cool into a favorable situation for him.
Action.
And there we go, round start.
It's the early burst.
Jump forward, JA. Opposite just blocked the fireball.
Oh, and he catches the backdash. The fours.
Right. Yeah, Fem's opting to play a lot calmer in neutral. Seems to be a bit more hesitant on the air approaches just due to Ice Cool's anti-airs. That's what the Boris putting a lot of respect
Boris
towards
on dash
6A as
check.
well.
Yeah. Keeps catching these backdashes a lot with this.
Yeah, it looks like Fems is opting for a very neutral style heavy, a very neutral heavy style currently.
And it's working out so far pretty well for him, so...
I mean, it's S. She has great movement, great fireballs, has Boris to make herself safe.
And now we're going to the corner.
Yep, crest set up.
And no DP, but he does have OD, and he does have the meter for...
Gets the Boris, pops it right there, backs up again, yeah. And we're seeing a really
And then
interesting...
he's side swap. Wow!
Still got the kill, jeez. Yeah. Fem's definitely realizing that S literally can just zone and does not need to press the attack very heavily.
And he just DPs.
Yeah, Ice School looks like he looks like Ice School is recognizing the change in pace here and is starting to dash in a lot more rather than playing at full screen and waiting for some good 6As.
It definitely feels like now that he's recognized the pace, though, he's changing the tempo on him again, and he's just rushing into him.
Yeah, looks like Fems is definitely understanding how to switch and convert from whatever pace he wants here.
And
Backs
there
up again.
Yep.
Ooh, gets split by the JC. Ooh, awkward throw attempt.
counter hit into the combo, into the corner with 3 unlocks. So it's good stuff for him, gets the DP. And he just hits him on the wake up.
Yeah, not sure what he's going for. Oh, great match there from Fems.
What is the ODC?
Yup, pretty good damage. EA. Nope, opts to go for the OD. Yep, sets him back up to neutral too. That makes sense.
Right, and he also likes this last hit situation of I can just fire. Yep, and just like that, I can fireball you out.
Great clip there. So I think one big thing that was super important with the way how Fems played the match out in that sense was that Ice Cool was unable to get level 2 wheel, which is really, really great for calling out air approaches just due to the massive size of it. And it can also delete projectiles too. I forget the durability on it specifically, but he can use it to delete certain projectiles and help bulldoze his way in a bit better.
Great. I also definitely like the tempo swapping we saw there from Fems. There was a lot of switching between hard zoning and hard in pressure offense, and I think that really was difficult to adjust to for Ice Cool as well.
Yeah. And we're seeing the jump back right there.
Burst in the start. Fems opting for a lot of these early bursts deciding, I just want to play this match out from neutral at round start.
Yeah, and I can't blame them. S neutral is pretty damn great.
Oh, he's just clipped by the JC.
And that means he loses the Borst. Can't use a DP to make himself safe. Okay, respectful right here from both players.
Oh, good fireball.
Oh, five gets a clash. Keeps him out of the OD activate.
Oh, wow. And he's just fireballing his like jumps towards him.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I am shocked I didn't see her DP there. So S with Borst, her DP is pretty safe. It doesn't need to really even spend meter to like DPRC. Speaking of.
Oh, and he gets
2C. Has Grand Viper. Great seals. Unlocks level 2 wheel. Goes for reversal super and uses DP.
Yeah. Very good presence of mind there from Ice Cool to just know he can do that in RC. Fem's about to get OD back online. Ice Cool not too far from it himself.
Fem's looking like he's might have figured something out, opting for a bit more rushdown in this round, but ooh, getting clipped up by Ice Cool still.
Oh, catch the backdash.
Oh, good fireball. Great IBs coming in from Ice Cool. Built to
Oh, just right to the EA there.
Straight in that flow.
Oh, and he's rapid 6-8.
Oh my goodness.
Very difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
Oh, he just
great air throw from Fem.
He gets the board.
Wow. Oh, gets hit still.
Oh, he tries to burst bait, but Fems doesn't bait when or burst when he moves.
Oh, thank goodness. Great recognition from.
And then there's the burst there. And
had
he
to burst
just
it. Oh my god.
Burst.
Ice Cool wants to end this now. Blocks the CA and takes the game.
Oh man. And that's gonna do it. Oh no, wait, no, this is best of 5, right? Or,
yeah, this is best of 5. So we still have bare minimum. We have one more match left.
Very good stuff from both players. I feel like they're definitely swinging back and forth, and they're just making some minor adjustments to each other over and over.
Yeah, I think Fems wanted to take the advantage that he got in the last round and in the last match and make use of it. But Ice Cool playing well, very relaxed and calm, and understands how to deal with S's rushdown, as we saw in game 1. And Fems looking like maybe they got a bit impatient here.
Stardust Memory.
Oh, this is a Stardust Memory. This isn't the. Wait, hold on. I forget how this song goes. We were talking about songs earlier today.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action.
Oh my goodness! Another 2C.
And another early burst too.
Yeah.
Good air to air.
Oh.
Catch the backdash with the fireball.
I always forget how
the force catches.
Oh my goodness, yes. Ooh, great button there. Ooh, gets clipped anyway from the JA. Ooh, cross up JD.
With RC.
Yup.
Oh,
that was
like a
so...
safe jump.
Yeah, that was really, really safe. Ooh, wanted to bait out the DP again, but gets clipped out by, you guessed it, 2C again.
And ooh, with OD pop, this is gonna do a lot of damage here.
It's pretty absurd. Okay, still alive.
And
Oh my
we're in
god.
a last hit situation, barely. Ooh, and he gets clipped
Yeah.
with JC again.
Recognized the recovery on the air fireballs there and just opted for JC.
Action.
Just clipped. Round start. Blue beats
Oh.
in the corner. Ooh, he bursts out.
So early again.
Gets the boars for himself. Goes in the corner.
ODs
Ooh, but
again.
he blocks the EA this time. Can't
First time he's actually done that too late, and Fems managed to block it.
Ooh, he just gets him with the air tag, but goes back into the corner, and there's the counter sold out.
Yep, blocks the sweep.
Good block.
There.
Oh,
Ooh, fatal counter by
that's gonna
Susan.
hurt.
How much damage are we looking at? 5k, 6k? And it's
5K.
a measly
Oh, and he
5K.
just DPs on his
And tosses-
him.
oh
Nice.
my.
He's gonna take it 3-1 over Fems. Going into grand finals here.
Ice Cool now has to fight whoever in NE is destined to face them in Grands.
Yeah, looking here to defend the out-of-state championship title from last week. Onikage was able to procure.
So either way, we will have a new champion of Boston or a new conqueror of New England, depending on how this works out. I will not lie. I'm biased. I want NE to win, but you know how it goes.
Oh, I hear you there.
Either way, we are now back to what is actually this is losers semis now.
Yes.
It's not losers finals. Before I confuse myself again. So this is 2 out of 3 now. And the winner of this will possibly get a chance to go into grand finals. And Thantis of Spook and Spooky have played a lot, both offline and online, casually and in bracket.
Yes, this is a very known matchup, and Spooky just did a little flash of the Hawkman, but looking like he's planning to go mostly, if not all, Arakune this tournament, which is nice.
Yeah, I could definitely see Arakune in this particular matchup working out pretty well.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Thantis looking like he wants to just back off and just pick his places a bit better.
He
But
gets blue beated there, and then he bursts. Yep.
yeah, recognizes the bug there and just realizes, nope, I don't want to deal with this yet. Oh, got the cloud though, hanging around Arakune. Oh my goodness, this is awkward.
Ooh,
Doesn't have
DP,
the-
and then he
yeah.
gets the curse. Oh, and we're going to the corner.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, he
Thantis
tried flash.
accidentally maybe pressing or maybe they wanted CA there possibly. Either way.
Maybe also the accidental not cross up. You might have been thinking it was like barrier blocking the other way.
Yeah, very possible.
And just like that, Spooky's gonna take the first round. And Blitz is backing up.
Yeah. So we have I forget what to call each of these clouds. Okay, doesn't even matter. Cloud's going away. Spooky setting it up right afterwards. So I'm
I
not really
think
sure.
So it's a cycle, right? So it's air over the opponent, and then it's on Arakune, and then it's on the opponent is the cycle, and it cycles between the three every game every time.
I am not entirely sure. Either way, though, Danda's looking like they're blowing up Spooky's defense right now.
Don't follow these staggers, and then
Ooh, dashes out of the 3 seed. This is looking like
and
curse.
this is big. Oh,
Or not,
That's a
okay.
unique version off of it.
You dive? Nope. Opts to just get a regular dive.
Ooh, and he gets
2C?
Shark RC, and then he bursts out. Good awareness. Ooh, good backdash away from that. Oh, and he catches him with the air-to-air, but can't get the full conversion. And
Arcuna
that
movement.
dive,
Gosh. Yeah.
that's going to be Curse in the corner, but he does have 100 meters, so...
Perhaps, but it's just a guessing game of will
Yep.
Fantasy survive long enough, and it's looking like a no.
Oh, yep.
Spooky realized they had to go for the reset there in order to kill in the middle of Curse. Otherwise, Dantis is definitely doing DPRC or some other shenanigan to just get out immediately.
Right.
And
Good awareness
Vantis-
there by Spooky, though, taking game 1.
Yeah. Vantis unfortunately going it down to Spooky. Spooky up 1-0. Remember, this is still losers semis. So, it's just out of 3. If you go down 2-0, that's it.
Select your character. Arakune. Tsubaki Yayoi.
And we're going to see what the Vantis locking in the Tsubaki for the rest of the set. Not that I would have super been expecting anything else.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Alright, let's see what the round start here like.
Action.
And he's just going to dash in on him. Tries to get some space. Ooh, catches the charge with JB, but doesn't get the conversion.
Yep. Ooh, gets the counter enough to 6B.
Ooh, and he's going to block that. He's going to OD through, get his own hit. And we're in Curse now, because gotta love it. OD, you only need 2 bugs. Oh, he just the shark here.
Ooh, great JCC. Got a little greedy with the cross-up 2C attempt.
Ooh, some, but we're in the corner. And 5C attempt. Burst out of the shark. Ooh, another 5C, but he blocks it.
I think that was supposed to be a burst bait because, and that Spooky accidentally got 5A instead of barrier. Because Shark, like RC into, excuse me? Because, oh my goodness, and that's a disgusting setup. Sets up Curse
Yep.
immediately.
And now it's a guessing game with 1 hit left. And he counter stilts away, giving himself a little
Oh,
time.
blocking the cross-ups.
Ooh, but
Gets hit in the air and chipped out. Oh man.
Rebel 2. Action.
Burst advantage heavily towards Spooky's favor. It's looking like he might just take it here and now. Unless Thantis has something to say about it. Clips with the 2C.
ooh, but he doesn't get
Wait.
the full convert.
Yeah, too high up in order to land that dive.
Fatal counter,
Ooh.
burst it. Good idea.
So Tsubaki's fatals actually aren't too much damage, which is a little unfortunate, especially because he didn't quite have the stocks. Great hit there.
This is a very strong round. Definitely getting a lot of pressure going RC tonight. Ooh, and he just gets 6 beat out. You gotta be careful about that.
Yeah, Spooky is one of the Arakunas that will let that button rip if he thinks that you are going to hit him or reset pressure in a certain way.
Oh, and he bursts out. Yeah.
Had to burst there, yeah. Otherwise, that was double super into death. All right, RC? Nope, doesn't even opt for bananas. Wanted to bait out a reversal, looks like. Ooh, made the shark whiff, but couldn't capitalize on it. Ooh, this is easy.
Oh, it's hit.
But it still clips? What? I'm so shocked that that's still hitting.
Oh, but he just gets him with the slide.
Tantus keeps a cool head and manages the 3CC anyway.
Rebel 3. Action.
Catch him with the JB convert.
Ooh, no meter to RC.
For it.
I'm willing to bet Spooky's holding on to OD in order to blow up some pressure reset from Tantus here.
Right. Probably wants to try to see if he can get a bug. Yep, there's bug 1.
2, 3, 4, and we are cursed.
And time to guess in the corner. No burst. Good while up. Oh, and he gets
Guard break.
a lot of damage. This next reset could just do it.
Oh,
And he counters
great
very
block.
smart.
Calls off the teleport.
And he almost converts.
Back
Oh,
Oh, no!
no. Oh, but he drops misses it.
Oh, that would have been such an awkward confirm for Spooky to make.
Oh, absolutely. That was honestly a pretty decent burst there by Thancus, although not hitting him very
Oh.
hard. There. That doesn't matter. Spooky's gonna take it to open.
Wow. Danta's showing a lot of signs of life in some of the later rounds there, but Spooky just running it down, honestly.
Yeah, Dantas definitely had some good adjustments there, especially on some of that block pressure. Some of his counter salts out at curse stuff was good, bought himself some time, but unfortunately there's only so much you can guess correctly before you get opened up.
So we are moving on to losers finals at this point, which is going to be Fems versus Spooky. This is all just New England matches at this point, up until grand finals. We'll have to fight one of the 4 snakes that entered bracket.
Now, I don't see this matchup too much as they both live in state. I feel like often the brackets kind of end up where they're not fighting each other that much. And most of the time when it does happen, I'm not really sure which character he opts for versus the Hawk counterpart.
S? So in previous brackets, Spooky has gone Arakune and Hakumen. Spooky absolutely despises this matchup for Arakune, but sometimes will still go Arakune regardless.
Right.
So I would not be shocked with either. Just because S's neutral is just super great.
Oh,
I
it
swear to
turns out
God.
that Fems is also... Oh,
Goes
Fems
Lychee?
opting in,
Oh my goodness.
and Spooky opting into the Hakumen here.
This is not what we were expecting.
Yeah, so both players deciding that they're going other stuff. Although, to be fair, they have a lot of games to work with here. It's the best of 5, so maybe experiment around, see what works.
Right, but part of the thing that gets me confused is that
The wheel of
S is
fate
really
turning.
favorable against Arakune. And even in Hakumen, it's not like the matchup is like terribly favored with Hakumen. I'm
Right.
not sure of like the numbers, of course, but either way, Fems is the type of person to do whatever he wants, so I can't stop them from doing as they do.
Oh, he gets... Ooh,
Oh,
big
whoa.
combo.
Nice confirm, okay.
Very nice. Ooh, and he bursts out of the section. Fatal counter. Oh, gets the black hole. Oh, and
Oh my god!
the footsies breaks his ankles.
Jesus, shimmy
Big
wimmy.
damage here.
Drops down Agito, catches the delay tech,
Oh,
and
he just
gets
throws on
the
wake up.
Jeez.
Oh, but he doesn't get the confirm. Oh, but he
Oh,
just...
gets the overhead. Now that I think about it, we have not seen a Hakumen since the very first round match.
Yeah.
Entire bracket. Oh, this is
Oh,
dead.
and that's just gonna do it. Yeah, since Uber, there has not been another talk.
Yeah.
Rebel 2. Action.
Okay, blocks the
Start
DP.
DP. Oh, just run up, grabs him.
Throw. I just got all these kinds of mix-ups, and we're still just seeing strike throw. Oh my god!
That on him.
Jesus! I got hit. I'm not gonna lie. I got hit.
Oh yeah. Pops the OD right into the
Ooh,
EA,
EA
gets
is
counter
pretty
hit
early.
for it,
Wow.
and we're going into the corner. It's gonna be big damage, and the next hit's gonna possibly be the close of it.
Yeah, Spooky getting really great command dashes in the middle of these.
Good
Yeah.
black hole, and that should do it. Oh yeah.
Spooky recognizing that they can cut the staff.
Yes, very good. Alright, so that's game 1.
Game 1, very much so in Spooky's favor. Unexpected characters. Spooky is, of course, locked to Hakumen for a little bit, but even if Fems goes S, that's not really bad at all, actually.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid matchup for Hawk. A lot
we'll
of his
see.
RPS works just fine if your buttons are huge or if they're small, so...
Okay, so Fems decides to go S. Okay. Whew. I wasn't sure if he was gonna just say nah and go Lychee again or go Jubei.
Yeah, he also has a Jubei and a Platinum both, so there's definitely a couple choices we could see out of Fems here. And you never really know, because it's just on a whim, really.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Yeah.
So going into the S with game 2, and
Action.
see how this round start played out. Both just backdashing up, have big moves going on. Ooh, and he clips him. talking. We're still in the pressure corner. And he just dashed his way out. And now a big thing with like Hakumen S here is that Fems is a big fan of the fireball screen. Hakumen kind of says, no, you can't fireball me over there.
Yeah. Fems is, I think, the type of person that really doesn't like to play that type of zoning unless like he feels like he like has to.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
you
gets the
Kaze.
Yukikaze.
Ooh, cancels out of it, has enough beats to do so. This is great damage coming out of here too.
Oh, and he goes
Ooh,
for
try to
air
go for the
raid.
cheeky air throw.
Technical.
Yanagi!
Doesn't matter if you RC that, and then he has to burst.
Oh, misses the whole
Block, he
turret,
RCs
still
the
okay.
next one too.
Hakumen 2C is not Susanoo 2C, so
Oh, he
it
just
will.
TRMs him. Oh, but he didn't get the conversion off.
Oh my goodness, this is risky. Ooh,
Oh, and
falling
good,
KD.
good. Firms off that here.
Rebel 2. Action.
Ooh, sets up JD Crest twice. Still forcing Spooky to block here. Ooh, try to go for the.
Oh, and he just throw counters the counter attempt.
Yeah, oof.
And now Spooky has no burst. And he's just DPRC on his own pressure. I
Yep.
love it.
Perhaps trying to echo memories of Ice Cold DPing on his
Yeah.
own wake up. Ooh, shimmies again. He's done that exact same setup like twice at this point. I'm a little surprised Fems hasn't caught onto it yet.
Well, the time in between, he did like a shimmy forward into another forward dash, so I think that's the
Oh,
the mix
great throw tech there. Ooh, Enma hitting. Ooh, great
Burst
continuation. Yeah. At this point,
Oh,
Spooky
he
can.
black
Oh my gosh. Throw? Nope. Agito's for his troubles.
Good
And this is
Agito,
death.
and that's death. Good to Spooky, and he takes game 2.
Super good recognition that Fems was attempting to super jump and try to get into space there. So right
And
now we're
set match for Spooky. Or-
yeah. Spooky's up 2-0. This is losers finals, so Fems has one more. Fems can't drop a game from here on out.
Please select your character. Hakumen S.
And we're gonna see the S for the rest of set.
Yep.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Oh, and he gets 4C out. And bursts out, early burst. Oh, anti-airs him. Big damage. It's the full corner carry too.
Yeah, looking really comfortable out here. Oh my goodness, clipped out. Swatting Fems out of the sky.
When
Oh my
the
goodness.
4Cs. Oh, he messed that up.
Unfortunate.
Now Fems
Spooky
needs to
was-
start pressure for a little bit. Or back
Oh,
neutral, and then he just
called out for the
dashes
force
in
attempt.
there. Ooh, calls out the force.
Yeah. Fems not really respecting Spooky's ability to just catch up and immediately, Fems nor Hakumen's ability to catch up and blow things up.
Force full screen. Ooh, he just runs it. When he gets the grab before it. Blue beats. Air reset. Black hole above his head. Doesn't matter.
Yep, this is just solid S confirmed here.
Yeah, he's
Off
just
the OD.
pressure here.
Oh my
Doesn't
goodness.
have to use the
Time to guess.
Kaze.
Cancels out of this, and this is going to be a lot of damage.
Oh,
Oh, too far from 6C to confirm. Low crushes the 2A attempt. Oh my goodness, RCs? This?
And then super clears it. Good
Wow,
stuff
okay.
to Fem there. Recognition knowing that the combo could kill.
Yeah.
Rebel 3. Action.
Good air to air round start. And we're back in the S. pressure. Oh, 4Cs, but doesn't. 4s. Just stands there. Oh, and he double counters.
Oh, yep. Spooky's been showing counter all set. It hasn't worked out too much in his favor, but I'm really glad that he's not getting discouraged. And it looks like Fems is still navigating around it pretty well, all things considered. Ooh, great cuts from Spooky on the projectiles here. Ooh, literally. So right now, Hakumen OD is inbound. This is not going to kill. Yup, wake up OD. If Fems gets touched, it's not quite death, but it's gonna hurt. Spooky bulldozing in with Enmas.
Oh, and he
my
gets
goodness.
one. Oh, but he doesn't. Tries to
If
get
at
the
first you don't
burst.
succeed, try again.
Oh, and there's the burst there. Again, these burst baits against Fems are really hard to get because he just doesn't burst.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Fems is keeping himself alive, or taking the game.
Wow. And right now, Fems is now at 1-2. But Spooky has all the time in the world to adjust and call out Fems on and make certain adjustments in order
Right,
to
and
take this set here.
Please select
If he wants, he can even swap characters, see if he can catch him off guard with that matchup, Shane or not. But he's gonna opt for the Haku, so can't blame him.
Yeah, I don't
Like you said
think
before, the Arakune is not the best matchup here.
Yeah, I think he would only swap to Arakune if he really felt that he just needed something comfortable to close out with.
the wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Anyway, round start, both players respecting each other actually, and just down backing.
And we get 2 3-hit combos into the reset. Oh,
Oh my goodness, I have never seen so many Enmas in a row in this until this set.
that's pressure. Good block.
Oh,
Tries to
delayed
counter.
just well enough.
Oh, goes for the throw attempt. OD.
Oh,
for the
OD's your
3-seed.
OD. Ends it early. Optimate still gets all of his beads, even if he's in the middle of hit stun.
Yeah, we're looking at full beads now, so he's got a lot of options available for him.
Yeah. Pop the 3 of them on the Tsubaki, but he's still looking real healthy. Great Enma there to call out the approach from Fem.
Movement doesn't confirm. Now, and the 4 is out. No, he just gets a black hole
Cuts the
again.
crest.
And now we're back at full bits. Oh,
Ooh,
good
gets
trade
hit.
there.
Yeah, S was just high enough that Agito was not going to beat out anything else entirely.
Right.
2. Action.
Oh, he just opts to slash him right away. It's the
Ooh,
anti-air.
great 2C.
Ooh, throw counter, and we're in the corner. And S is a little below half. Has the burst. Ooh, he goes for another throw attempt. Black
Ooh.
hole.
Great cuts coming out here from Spooky still. Oh my god, that was a call out
There's
5C.
the burst.
This is risky. If Fems loses this round, the next round is that much harder.
Ooh, he goes for the air throw, but too far away.
Oh my goodness. QA and takes
Yep.
it. So now burst
We're
advantage.
far from burst. There,
Yeah.
there's he's gonna have to be playing a lot of rounds to get back. That
Rebel 3.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. He's going to have to pop Active Flow pretty early too in order to get there. But right now, Spooky just playing patient, recognizing that they are Hakumen. They will build meter naturally and have OD advantage. The onus is on Fems here, and Fems is making great use of that. Spooky popping the...
goes to
Oh
that
my goodness.
throw counter out, and now neither player has a.
Right. However, OD is about equal. Gets the counter. Oh goodness. So now it's just a matter of who pops Active Flow first.
Oh, he
Great
throws
throw
the
counter, and
Emma!
it looks like it's Fems.
Oh, still
Great
gets hit by the
Yukikaze.
Yukikaze.
And now Active Flow for Spooky himself. Does Fems burst here, or does Spooky get the chance to pop OD and kill S on the next hit?
Oh, and he
Ooh.
does burst.
Burst really late. I think they were worried about Spooky being able to kill somehow. I'm not entirely sure. Or they wanted the neutral reset. Either way, we are back over here. Fems opting his own.
Fours. And now.
Yanagi twice.
Oh, and he
Ooh,
hits him.
JC. Wow.
And Fem's bringing it back here. We're at 2-2.
and I will be back in just a moment.
All right, so we're going into Game 5 here of the final. Fem's making some really solid adjustments here to be able to go live in the set. But let's see what happens.
Please select your character.
Fem's obviously still locked in the S, but
Bakuman.
keeping with the Hawkman as well, as expected. And 5.
Okay, I am right back here, and it looks like we are starting into our last match for losers finals of BBBO24.
Action.
And S hitting with the color palette swap here.
Oh yeah, going for the, is that Chaos from you? I have no idea. That's probably a reference I don't actually understand. Either way, oh, great cut from Spooky.
Ooh, to get the anti-air, and that's the burst. Good
Gets the early
choice.
burst.
Big damage there too.
Yeah.
Anti-airs him. Good route, should be some good corner carry here.
Yep. Gets the Boris.
Ooh, tries to get that.
With the
flips him.
IDP. Are you kidding me?
Just with the crest on it. Oh, walks up good tech.
Ooh, blocks the Enma, but doesn't get the
Oh, and he
follow-up.
tries the
Oh
anti-air.
my god.
Air throw.
Ooh, up
Gets the next throw.
second throw.
This shouldn't be able to kill. Never mind, he's not
Lucky.
opting for
Yep.
it. Oh, no, oh,
Air throws, tries to reset. Okay. Fems forcing these projectiles. Ooh, tries to reversal out. Oh, Spooky's
punish.
baiting. Oh my goodness.
counter tilts out.
Now Spooky just needs to threaten Fems. Make sure that.
Oh,
Ooh, my goodness. Does Spooky OD here? Or does he hold it for the next round and makes the bait that makes the guess that he's going to take his round? Okay. Oh, Boris.
It's a scary situation for both players.
Boris is set up. So
Fireball's
Fems
a
can
little
build up the
short.
lane. Oh, it gets the Enma on the backdash.
So good. Great call out.
Oh my goodness. This is stressful.
Oh, and he
Oh
just
my-
cuts the dash.
5C counter.
Oh, he
and
countered.
burst. Gets the 2D. Oh, that's the fatal.
Oh, he doesn't get the
Just
conversion.
too far away. Oh my gosh.
Oh, tries to counter, doesn't get it. Good throw tech.
Gets the active flow here. Next hit will kill regardless.
Goes for the air reset to get
Call
the air
this
grab,
out.
but does not work out.
Spooky opting not to burst. Makes sense. Doesn't really want to keep the momentum. Just wants the OG as a call as a trump card. 3C.
Off of it.
Oh my goodness. Blocks the reversal.
Oh, and he
That-
counters him on
And
it.
Spooky takes the set.
That's it.
And we have grand finals up. Will be Ice Cool versus Spooky. Okay.
But before
Now-
that,
Yeah. So, we want to take a moment before our grand finals start. First of all, thank you everybody for coming by, whether you were showing up to the stream, plugging everything out in here and everything. We want you to show up again because we got a real big, nice event coming up. Boston Blue beat Neo. We got Plus R, we got Blaze Blue, and we got pot bonuses for both. Do y'all want to make a good amount of a $250 pot for Blaze Blue and a $150 pot for Plus R? Then you better show up for December 18th through the 20th and pull up for some great games that we are going to have coming out here. We're going to have players that are even better than the ones we've shown here and even crazier matches coming up. And we really would appreciate you guys to come along. In the meantime, we've had weeklies for Plus R in order to prep up for this. So if you want, please, please, please show up for tomorrow at 6 p.m. for our Plus R bracket. Now, the only other thing that I want to show up is that if you want some more CF and you cannot wait for next week, there is also Serpent's event that is coming up on the December 6th that you should definitely take a look at. That is very, very fun to look at. We also have a Matcherino up for Neo. So if you want to contribute, that's definitely available for you to take. I think that's all that we have to cover here. If you want to show up, we have a Discord here for any AFGC, and we are also always welcoming new players there, and as well as players here for the Boston Blue Beat online Discord. Please show up. We would love to have more people here. We've had some really great CF so far.
Absolutely, and thank you, Tweedo, for holding it down here on the comment desk with me. It's been a pleasure. This ride has been insane.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. Yage, this is your first time commentating here for BBBO. This has been really fun. I've enjoyed.
Great.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this a hell of a lot. So with that being said, I think we've covered everything. You guys can start up with grand finals, and we can take this home. Will NE conquer and win once again to take their rightful place as the BBBO winners, or will the out-of-staters once again deal Boston Blue Beat from the rightful heirs?
All right, and for this, Spooky's gonna have to reset the bracket.
Please select your character.
So it's got quite the uphill battle against Ice School here, who has honestly been looking really strong this tournament.
Yeah, Ice School at this point has been one of the people to beat. We have seen him run through many people, adjusting to so many different matchups, and playing them all to a very great level, and showing some really awesome high-level Susanoo here. Oh, we got the must die. Of course you put it on the must die. I guess it's only fitting for grand finals.
The power-up for the Susanoo players around the world.
I can't believe Susanoo's in winner's side and still needs a power-up.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Ooh, round start opts to just go right in, but Spooky backing up.
Ooh, gets clipped out of dive, though.
Ooh, ODs for the corner carry and the seal unlocks here. It's going to be really scary here to deal with. He's got a lot of his best.
Great
He
seals
just
unlocked.
crush triggers him.
Oh, straight into throw? Oh my god. Got DP, Wheel, and Grand Viper. Really great for all of
And he's
Susanoo's
got level
conversions.
2 wheel now, so of course, scary to deal with.
Yep, gets the pickup from here from Wheel as well. Doesn't even matter. Kills
Kill
off
with the
anyway.
wheel. Wow, Ice Cool kind of just running down Spooky there in the corner.
Action.
My goodness. Yeah, and mind you, this is off of a relatively calm round start. Oh, Spooky doing a great job of dancing around Susanoo's anti-heroes.
Ooh, gets curse off the cloud.
Keep in mind, that curse was barely off of any bug hits. Most of that was Cloud and Spooky just navigating around Ice School and forcing him to block. That was really awesome neutral from Spooky.
Very solid. And now he gets the overhead right at the end of the curse timer.
Locked out of curse, though. Alright, hits him with the low 2B there. It's extremely fast. Oh my goodness. 2C first troubles.
And we're in the corner again. Ice Cool
Ooh.
really strong here.
Baited out the 6B. We're still in the corner now.
Big damage. Next tilt might kill. Got a lot of good unlocks. Ooh, and he gets him with the wheel. Plus.
Yep.
Ooh,
Spooky
OD.
opting for the OD there.
And he
Purple throw!
him. Wow. And oh no.
Oh, he wanted to bait the
kill.
burst!
He gets the
Oh,
good dive.
Rebel 3. Action.
Ooh, he just dashes into him. Backs up. Fakes out.
blocks the 6B. Didn't instant barrier block it, so it's +3. Oh, goodness. Counter hit 5B and has enough meter to crush trigger and stabilize it. We are going straight to the corner.
We're getting a lot of good unlocks here.
Wheel, Grand Viper,
Ooh, he
and
just
Sword.
grabs him on Wake Up.
Jesus.
Level 2
Yes.
wheel now.
Spooky doesn't have any curse meter built up, so even if he pops OD, he can't immediately take his turn.
Oh,
First
he
bait,
just
yep.
hit the first.
Yep. Oh!
He
Doesn't
does
get the
the
first
first.
meter. And right now, it's looking really rough for NE. Ice School's up 2-0. Really great fashion over here for him. And he's on winner side and has 3 games to work with just in this set. Spooky has to make a reverse 3-0 and then still beat Ice School in the next set in order to take it.
Yeah, it was an uphill battle before, and it got a lot steeper. So let's see if he sticks with the Arakune.
Arakune.
Yep, opting for it.
We are locked in. Oh my goodness. It's must die only. This could be the last set of the tournament. I hope it's not. We've seen some great BlazBlue, and I want to see Spooky go out and do his damnedest.
Yes, I would love to see a reset.
But let's just see how it goes.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Ooh. Spooky getting caught out for that round start jump back.
She's clipped by JC, and then he gets grabbed on the wake up.
Yep, those Susanoo jump air buttons are just super good.
And here we go, back in the corner.
Once again, ooh.
Oh, he tries to catch him, but gets counter hit for it. Gets the dive. Oh, but no conversion.
Ooh, great movement with the dive. Gets clipped out for the first time.
But he gets the air grab.
Yup.
And that should be full curse here. And
Let's go. And we're straight in the corner with active flow. This is going to be a lot of damage no matter what happens.
He's got the curse too, and he gets... What a crazy thing, and he tries to...
Oh my god. He's got reset like twice in the middle of that. ODs to keep the curse just a little longer.
And this is enough for it.
Oh, pops the bug super.
Oh, in OD, it's going to do it full even if you block it.
Oh, Moth
goes
super.
for Moth.
Oh, Spooky. You mean
Oh, and he gets him with the overhead.
That's him. Yeah. So, once again, for those that don't know it, in that situation, the way how Spooky did it, you can actually literally just IAD out, and you don't have to hold the burst bait!
Baits the burst, and now he just needs one good clean hit, and that's it. That could be the full curse.
Great 6B call out right
Oh,
there.
but he doesn't get the full.
Baits the DP still.
Oh, and he gets with the mix. Thinks he's gonna cross him up, if not.
Oh,
He goes for the reset, but curse is
invisible.
gone.
Ah.
But the next
Manages to block the end. Susanoo health is ridiculous. Yep, wants the RC to get the bugs, and I think Curse drops it. Oh my goodness.
Thought he was getting the side swap 60, I think.
Oh, manages
the
to
curse with the cloud, and then he's going back into the box. He doesn't even need it, he just kills before. Oh my.
Spooky, probably tired, hating this matchup, but still doing it and showing signs of life for New England.
Yes. Great by Spooky to hold it down here, stabilize himself a little.
Please select your character. Susanoo.
Oh man. So, let's see.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Ooh, decides to block the round start 5v, but still gets clipped for
gets the
attempting.
burst out of him.
Yeah, that is
Looks
really
for the JC, but can't confirm there. Oh, but he does confirm off that JC.
Ooh, okay, blocks.
Oh, but
hit by wheel.
That was a scary situation.
Gets the extension. Oh, gets them with the sweep. So the major thing with 3C there in Susanoo's block swings is that it's a very good move to use whenever your opponent thinks that they can jump out of certain moves, more or less. It just has a lot of uses, more or less, as a tool in Susanoo's block.
And we're going to see this OD combo again with the unlocks. Very good. And we're in the corner. And nice job by Spooky to get out of there. And this is going to be no burst and curse. So this is going to be very difficult. But he does have DP, not that it really matters.
Yeah, Susanoo DP can't really blow up a lot of Arakune's mix-ups in curse anyway.
Yeah. Oh, but he does go for it.
Goes for it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets a good hit. But no conversion. And now we're in this corner situation.
Get to the 5C.
And the conversion off that either. And ooh.
Does he pop OD now or later?
Oh, but he gets the wheel.
No burst bait.
Oh, but he bursts into the wheel. Good burst.
God. Blocking? Oh, thank
God. Good block. Oh, and then he gets clipped by another JC.
Oh my goodness. I believe that's still 2-1?
Is it 2-1? Oh, I thought you said that.
I thought okay.
Okay, I thought he was up 2 games. Okay. Whew. Okay.
I was wrong. Okay.
Whew. Sorry, this is a very fast set, so it's very hard to track. Wow, it's crazy. Very good stuff to ice cool there.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Okay. Right now,
Please
2-1
select your
Spooky,
character.
and these guys are going at it.
And Spooky locking in the arc remainder of the set. Not that I think he would switch to them.
Yeah, I would not expect Spooky to,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
switch.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Yeah.
Rebel 1. Action.
Oh, is that an air grab? Just ID air grabs around the start.
Oh, gets clipped trying to jump out. Uh-oh, this is not how you want to your round to start.
Unlocks working.
Oh,
Press trigger burst. Oh,
6A to keep him
favorite
still.
Spider.
Level 2 wheel.
Oh,
Oh my
grab,
goodness.
backdash, good. Oh, tries to grab him. Oh, and that could be the round. You got the level 2 wheel, yep.
That's it right there. Spooky has about half his burst. High School got a major burst advantage. Didn't even pop it last round. Oh boy.
Tries to go for the 5.
Yeah, Spooky opting to backdash. Gets a really good cloud, but
Oh,
no.
and he's gonna OD, and this is gonna be a lot. He's gonna get to the other side. He's got a lot of seals unlocked. Spooky's still a good way away from burst. Oh, he
Ooh, gets it with the overhead.
wheel.
Hey,
Oh,
my goodness.
Blue beat him.
Spooky had to pop that OD there. Managed to use a... Okay,
little
got the
bit.
guard crush plug.
Oh, good grab, so he gets the reset, so we can actually curse because he's still in OD. So these 2 bugs.
Exactly,
Now,
that was super smart.
it's looking real good for him here in the corner.
Look at that
Oh, he
barrier
gets the
gauge.
say. Barrier about to be back online for Ice Cool.
Oh my goodness.
Does he pop it? I don't know if he knows this might kill.
Oh, but this is double super. Is this double super?
No, he's so far away.
Curse? Oh, wow.
Oh,
that's
big
awesome.
crush trigger, but doesn't go.
Oh my goodness. Blocks the projectile portion. That's plus.
Ooh,
I
he
see.
hits him with the grab.
Does he bait the burst?
Beat
Oh, no.
Oh, and Ice Cool's gonna take it 3-1 in set 1 of Grand Finals.
And Ice Cool is your Boston Blue Beat 20 V24, sorry, online V24 champion. 2 weeks in a row, these out-of-staters have shown their worth and really want to make sure that NE feels it. My God.
Very good stuff to Ice Cool there. Massive threat through the whole bracket. Did not slow down once.
Yeah. I want to say shout outs to both players. That was a really great set.
Yes, very good
and
set on both parts.
They had the way they got there was not easy, especially Spooky having to make a loser's run, beating Fems, Dantis, Onikage, the winner from last week, and Benpai as well. Yeah, and Ice Cool honestly just tearing apart through this bracket. Wow. Yeah, so once again, I know Grand Finals has just ended, but we want to just show off again Boston Blue beat Neo. We've got more New England players out here in the woodwork that have yet to show up here, and that some of you guys may not have been able to see on stream. And I'm sure there's a ton more out-of-state players that want to show up here. Please, please, please plug the tournament. Tweet at us at Boston Blue Beat. Show off any clips you've got so we can retweet them. This has been really great so far. And once again, we still have our great pot bonuses. $250 for Blaze Blue, $150 for Plus R.
And those are free to enter tournaments as well. So, I mean, there's really nothing.
There's no reason not to. Show up, show your worth, and come kick it with us at New England. But yeah, this has been great. Once again, we have our Plus R Weekly. If you feel like you're not prepared for it, that's coming up tomorrow at about 6 p.m. Please show up. We would love to have you. And if you need more Blaze Blue and want more practice, we have our weekly next Friday, same time, same place. And there's also Serpent's Tournament that's going on as well if you want to experience it on a different platform on Parsec. Once again, this has been really great, and please, please, please have a great night. Our Neo signups are already online, and our Boston Blue Beat online signups should be live very soon, if not already. check the Twitter. We'll tweet it out about it.
Yeah, Twitter at Boston. A lot of updates around our tournaments and some other tournaments in the scenes of our AFGP. Thanks again, Guido, for commentating with me. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, Yage.
All right. Have a good one, everyone.